Yo, what's up, everybody? Sorry for my tardiness. I had a dentist appointment, so a little bit late to start the stream, but you know what they say. Oh, better late than never. Thrilled to be attending the San Diego Regional Championships this weekend. The San Diego Regional Championship should be a fun time. Looking forward to it. Me, Michael Zealy, and Riley are the members of our group that are going to be there. And it's going to be a wild ride. I mean, deck lists are due Friday at 8 p.m. Deck lists are due Friday at 8 p.m. There's no vendors open. The hall is not open on Friday. Alrighty then. So I have to have pretty much everything decided for this weekend tonight, because I'm going to be on a plane tomorrow and I can't pick up any cards tomorrow. Not that I'll really need them. I should be able to bring most things that I need. There's only like 3 decks in the format, so who cares? Yeah, that'll be fun. Anyways, look at what I found. Look at that. Come into the shop, and I've got the Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley boxes are here at the shop now. That's very exciting. So, I figured we got a brand new holo pattern to show off. I haven't actually gotten to like see or hold one of these cards yet, so I'm very thrilled about that. Not going to bother doing a whole YouTube video or whatever. Just a Twitch exclusive. And then if you watch the stream starting screen, you got to see my lovely birds. I've graded these myself, just cards for my personal collection. I traded somebody $10 worth of standard cards for this in like 2017 or so. The PSA 10 Rocket Zapdos, graded it myself. Love it, man. I love the legendary birds. They're great. Fantastic Pokemon. And I ordered this block off of Etsy so that I could display some of, Natalie got me a booster pack of Fossil for Christmas, which I'm very excited about. And then, so I got like a little plastic like case to put the booster pack in, and then I'm going to be able to display those, with this nice block of wood. What's not to like about a nice block of wood? It's great. Also, I figured it's about time I show off this. One of our lovely Twitch and Discord moderators, Connor, and his girlfriend Natalia came to visit us here at Full Grip last week, and they participated in our weekly Gym Leader Challenge tournament here at the shop. And Natalia does custom Pokemon cards, and I love Simisear. Simisear is a cool dude. And I also love Kamiya artwork. So Natalia painted this, did a custom card paint, and I picked that up from Natalia. Happy to support her arts, and also just a beautiful rendition of a card and a Pokemon that I already love. So definitely stoked about that. If you want to check out Natalia's Twitch channel, she streams under Ness Paints, N-E-S Paints, here on Twitch, and she takes commissions. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Very thrilled about that. Thank you, Icky, for the sub and the 34 months. And then we've also got the Sprigatito collection box. I'm pretty sure it's Ness Paints. I'm pretty sure it's just NES Paints. I think so. Let me Let me fact check that. Yeah, it's definitely Ness Paints. Yeah, that's it. Cool. I was going to say, hopefully I didn't get her name wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it. The Sprigatito Paldea collection. Start a new journey with Sprigatito and friends. Yeah. Okay. So each of the boxes has like a different pin. I saw in the Discord, I think it was Wilshif, had like a pin board for all of his Pokemon pins. I'm totally stealing that idea. And I'm definitely going to order a pin thing so that I can stick all my... Because I have all these Pokemon pins, all right? I've got a lot of really cool ones, and I don't know where to keep them. Hold on. See, like right now, I got lanyards too, but like, I think I would really like a board. All right, this is my climbing backpack. See how it's disgusting? It's because in this backpack, I keep a chalk bag and climbing shoes, all right? It's gross. But it is also where I keep my nicest Pokemon pins, as you can see. Yes, I think I've got, let's see, I did Boston in 2015. Man, and this thing is getting scuffed, dude. See? Let's see. I'm curious now. Yeah, these pins are getting super scuffed. Like, it's cool because they're well loved. They're well loved. Like, I actually, I've been having them on my backpack for years, but that's fine. So that's my DC pin from 2019. So yeah, I think I'm moving away from the backpack and I'm moving towards pin board. And, that way we can keep the pins a little bit nicer as well. Though, these are pretty dope. So we've got that one from 2019. Oh man, these are like locked on there, aren't they? This is like the... What all I got in here? Anything cool? There we go. Oh, these are like the Disney pin backs. You see where it's like, these things will never fall off. Something like that. I don't know. Huh? I've done it. Wow, I'm a genius. Yes. I do love my JanSport backpack. Honestly, I don't really see any reason to get any other backpack ever. There's my Anaheim one. I don't know. What year was Anaheim? Man, that pin back is kind of jacked. Ow. Ow. There we go. All right. Yeah, what year was Anaheim? That had to be like 2017, I think. Anyways, that's nice. Anaheim, DC, Boston, and San Francisco. So I probably have... So it had to be like... I have 2015, 2016... I need the 2017... Yeah, anyways. I want to get a pin for every year that I've been to the World Championships. And then keep those, on a pin board or something. I know. I've gotten on a huge pin sidetrack now because I am missing the Nashville. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. This one I think's my favorite one, the San Francisco one. I mean, this one, they're all scuffed. Yeah. Because they've been around, But that's the... It's cool though, because their story, they're like, I ain't trying to resell these pins. They're the pins you get. They're the only thing I won't sell from like the collector or from the when you go to the World Championships, you get like a competitor baggie that they give you. The pins are the only thing like that I won't sell because the pins are kind of cool in my mind. Everything else can go. From the swag bag, yeah. I sold everything from the... Man, bro. All right, you got one, though, right, Natalie? That'll do. Anyways, here's my pins. I need to get one for every year that I've been to Worlds, so I'm a little bit short right now. We're missing the Nashville one. Man, and Nashville was a good time. Natalie begrudgingly, but like, dang, this backpack is so not swaggy now, but that's okay, because it's literally my gym bag, so that's okay. These guys have gone the distance, you know, and they've done their time. I think that they will enjoy their eternal rest on a pin board. Ow. Bending these pins back into, ow, with your thumb. Bending these like little pins back into, you know, back straight with like your fingers, I do not recommend. However, that's just what I'm doing, so yeah, don't mind me. Cool. Yeah, those all look great. Fantastic. And we'll get the Nashville one too. Keep those on a pin board. Speaking of pins, the reason I'm on this insane pin tangent is because I think I want to get a nice place to display pins here in the studio, and a cork board would do mighty nice, and that would give me a place to put nice pins like this Sprigatito pin, because the pins are cool, you know, but how often do you have an opportunity to wear a pin, you know? Every once in a while. Hold on. Sorry for bopping the mic there. Need a little. You know, kind of dry in here. Dope. Always too much lotion. Here we go. Hello, Quaxley. Hello, Sprigatito. Hello, Fuecoco. Goodbye, plastic. You know, thank you, Yoshi, for that gifted sub to a Nurgan. I don't know. What type could it be? This guy. Oh, there are some, like, stars you can kind of see in the inside of the holo. They're not very pronounced, though, but this is a jumbo card, so I'm not going to, like... There are stars. Like, you could barely see them. I don't know how to get them for the right angle. You can, like, kind of see some star patterns, like... there, but they're not very pronounced. If we compare... like... you know, obviously, like, look how you get the full Galaxy holo on, like, the corners of these EXs. These are silver on the borders, but the borders don't look as nice as they do back here during the original EX era. And the star pattern is, like, barely, I'd say, like, barely visible on the card. It is mostly, like, this, you know, kind of, like, diagonal foil bars thing we've got going on. Kind of see what I'm saying? Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, we don't know. We don't know how closely this card here, this jumbo card, is going to resemble the holo pattern of the official EXs we get. But with this jumbo card, you can barely see the stars. You see, I mean, you see them there. Like, you can barely see them, and they're not really existent on the borders at all. Something that I was really hoping that we would get is I was hoping we would get very pronounced, like, holo borders, like these beautiful EX cards from 2004, right? I mean, I don't have to try and show you how nice that holo pattern looks on the border. It just looks fantastic. Here, you know, and maybe it's cost, maybe it's, you know, I have no idea, but, like, I will say the stars are kind of lost in the sauce. You can't really, I was most excited about the star pattern holo, and you can't really see it. It's actually just eaten alive by whatever this, like, diagonal holo pattern is. So that's that. This The hollow pattern for the new EX on this jumbo card is getting an extremely mid review from me, but hopefully the real EXs end up popping a little bit more, because this just is like, it's very fine. We got 4 booster packs. We got Sprigatito pin. How nice. With the other pins you go. Plastic. Goodbye. And then we've got some new promo cards, a code card. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Anybody, wants a Sprigatito, it's all you. And then, let's see what we got here. Dragon Shield sleeves. You already know what it is. The best sleeves for playing and collecting. I'm assuming that this is going to be the hollow pattern for our new hollow rares. The hollow border looks nice. It looks nice. I like this. It's a nice hollow pattern. Looks slick. I'm into it. Now, I had higher expectations of the Pokemon EX, just comparing them to the Pokemon EX cards from 20 years ago. I mean, look how much this pops. This is gorgeous. I don't even have to go like this. I don't have to go back and forth. I just, here under the light, boom. That looks magnificent. This, looks like a piece of tinfoil. It just looks like a baking sheet or something. It's just not, the stars are lost in whatever sort of thing they're doing with the diagonal. It just doesn't, it looks like a wrapping paper or something. These look nice though. I think that this is a nice regular hollow pattern solution, and I'm into it. The Sprigatito, the Quaxley. Yeah, the hollow borders look slick. These don't have to be insane. These are just regular hollows. They don't have to look, as glorious as the original Pokemon EX from 2004. But I do expect that the Pokemon EX in 2023 look, nicer than the Pokemon EX from 20 years ago. But, yeah, no, it's not really doing it for me. But these look great. I also really love the new card layout. So we talked about that in one of our previous streams. I think that they have been doing a great job with the card layouts, and I'm definitely happy about the decisions that they've been making as far as those go. So that's awesome. Maybe they'll make a really nice, Sprigatito Senior, or a really nice Sir Quaxley the Third, or a really nice final evolution of Fuecoco. Yeah, dude, I already forgot their names. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, maybe they'll make some really nice versions of these guys that are good in Gym Leader Challenge format. That would be dope, and then you can play these promos in your Gym Leader Challenge deck, but we don't really know what those cards are going to do yet because the sets have not been revealed. Speaking of the sets being revealed, I got 4 booster boxes of Scarlet EX on the way and 4 booster boxes of Violet EX on the way from Japan. Those sets release in Japan on January 20th, and they should get here very shortly after that. So I want to say they're released on Friday the 20th. Nice! Wailord. They're released on Friday the 20th, and I want to say that we should get them. Here you go. We should get them early that next week, probably by the following Wednesday. So if the 20th is a Friday, then 21st Saturday, 22nd Sunday, 23rd, 24th, by the 25th, we should probably have them the 24th or the 25th, I want to say. We should probably have those boxes, and we will be opening them on stream. So, thrilled about that. Cannot wait for the new Scarlet and Violet sets to come out in Japan. We're going to open those boxes here on the channel, and then we are going to build decks out of the newest Pokemon EX from the Scarlet and Violet sets and show them off here. Nice. Malamar. That's cool. Thank you, Jon Snow, for the sub and the 29 months. And there's another exciting thing. So, like, right around the same time, I'm going to be having boxes of Crown Zenith show up here at the shop. So, I'm going to have some Crown Zenith to show off, I think right around January 19th. And then we're going to have Scarlet EX and Violet EX to show off. Uh-oh, we got something. Yeah, Scarlet EX and Violet EX to show off probably, the week of January 23rd. So an exciting couple of weeks there. What do we got? Oh, it's behind that Mewtwo? All right. Sure, keep your secrets. There's the code card. What do you guys think is behind this Mewtwo? Any predictions? All you get to see is that. This is all the information you get. That little sliver right there. What is it? A Clefairy from above? Alt-Art Charizard? Mew 3? This is what? A booster pack of Arceus Alt? It's a booster pack of Brilliant Stars. All right, we're going to get an even closer look. What is it? It's a Lugia V-Star. Mr. Misters with the Prime sub, thank you. You think it's Lugia V-Star in a booster box of in a booster pack of Brilliant Stars? Gold Arceus. All right, now you have this much information. What do you guys think? Yeah, slightly more information. All right, what is it? Okay. It is a Charizard V-Star. All right. Very cool. Check out my man. Charizard V-Star. Very cool. I think you could tell it was definitely a V-Star because of the gold bottom. Is this what pack opening channels do to stretch content? I don't know. I'm not one. Yep, not center. That's okay. I still love you, Charizard. I thought it was a fun little guessing game. Cool. So there we go. New Hollows. Sprigatito. Miraidon. This thing's lightning type, isn't it? Yeah, it's lightning type. That's funny. But we got this colorless one here without... It's like, bro, you're telling... There's no energy symbols here. Like, come on. We all know what it do, man. Flamigo EX went, I know. And I think I've got... Maury says he's working on a Flamigo emote for us. So I'm really excited about that. Maury's got a nice full-time job now. Doesn't really do emote commissions regularly, but I think is gonna hook us up with something nice. Something fun. You know those like the emotes with like the twerking emotes? You know what I'm saying? They're like shaking their booties. You know those? I think he said he was going to do a Flamigo that was doing that. Like the Snorlax. There's like a Snorlax one. You hate them. I thought it would be funny. A dancing Flamigo. Who doesn't want that? Yes, the dumper ones. That's it. I thought a Flamigo dumper emote. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that, Ace Trainer. Yeah, but but with Flamigo instead. Yeah, so something like that. To give you guys watching the VOD on YouTube an idea what I'm talking about. Now you can see. Yes, we're gonna get like a, he's dancing. That's all. It's innocent enough. Come on. It's just a dance, and then it's gonna Flamigo kind of shaking his bum bum. Like that. It's gonna be fun. So that was his idea. That he pitched to me, because I asked Maury, I told Maury, who has done all of our emotes for the channel and our YouTube banner artwork and our Twitch banner artwork and our Twitch Be Back Later artwork, all that. I told Maury I wanted a Flamigo emote. And, I got to let the artist go with whatever direction he's inspired to go. So I wasn't going to micromanage it. If he said he wants to do a Flamigo dumper emote, then I'm going to let it ride. That's fine. Whatever inspires you, my man. I don't know. How many good Flamigo emotes can you make? I don't know. It's a flamingo. How many options are there? Thank you, Amik. I appreciate that. You like the laughing Landorus? Let's see. Can I show off all of our emotes here? We got some goated ones for sure. Love those. What's your guys' favorite emote? Your favorite Tricky Gym emote? I really like the monkeys, dude. Like, Simisear and Simisage are insane. All right, I'm asking everybody what their favorite emote is, so it's time to... There we go. So if you're watching the VOD channel on YouTube, you can see. Yeah, I love the Simisear one. I also love the Clefabongo. Brandon likes the Stonks, Snom Stonks. The Busted, Busted's classic. Quilava Coffee's good. Man, they're all so good. Honestly, I know I'm biased, but I know I'm biased. But these emotes are the gas, honestly. The Whooper, a classic. Man. So many good ones. Yeah, Maury does an amazing job. The only one of these emotes I made was the busted one, and I made it on flamingtext.com. You guys, yeah, I made the busted emote myself using flaming text. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. So anyways, I trust Maury with the emotes. Yo, thank you, Brandon, for that tier 3 sub and the 50 months. 50. Thank you, Brandon, and thank you for that tier 3, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We've got a few emote slots, honestly. It's just at this point, I'm kind of saving them for something special. You know, when like an idea comes around that we just can't live without, we'll be able to just pop it in. Well, like the, you know, kind of like the Flamigo dumper emote, which we will absolutely need, right? Special, like Flamigo, right? Exact. See, you guys are getting it. Exactly. Just like that. No, Miko, why do you insist on being provocative, Miko? All right, Lance. No. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the emotes thing on the back end and see how many slots I have precisely, because I don't feel like working today. All right. Here we go. We can actually take a look at all of them. I'm pretty sure I'm cool to... Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's nothing proprietary back here. Okay. And proprietary is not even the right word. Nothing scary to show off in the emote section, I'm pretty sure. But we're just going to go ahead and, you know, and just pull this up, just so you guys can see. All right, here we are. So, we got Bus, we got Ted, we got GG's. Oh, I also made the GG emote. These are the emotes that everybody gets. They're free, baby. Free. Free. That's right. There you go. That's what the emotes I made, those are the free ones. Delete as a free emote is toxic. You get 5 freebies. But Maury did Hey. All right, but I did Bus, and I also did Ted, and I did GG's, and I did the delete one, which I stole straight from the Pokemon trading card game online. But Maury did Hey. But then I recommissioned a new waving emote. Our wonderful, I don't know, what's his name? Simi Soaker or something? Pan water. Simipour? It's definitely Simipour, right? Water monkey. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. We got our new wave emote as the Simi Soaker. And then we've got, you know, Simi Seer and Simi Sage. Simi Seer and Simi Sage are definitely stealing the show, but Simipour is not to be underestimated because of how handsome that monkey is. Let's see. Can I make this even bigger? Yes, I can. Yeah. Like I said, this guy is not to be underestimated under any circumstances because he is a very handsome monkey. The Let's Go emote, that's great, you know? It gets the job done. It's got a Pokeball in it. Fantastic. Whimsicott, Maury, and I both have exceptional Pokemon taste in that we both know factually that Whimsicott is one of the best Pokemon ever conceived. We're both big Whimsicott fans. So I was extremely happy to have a true blue Whimsicott fan create our very own Whimsicott emote, and he did a great job with that. Natalie's favorite Pokemon is Roselia. So our Hard Eyes emote being Roselia just makes sense. It really works out. I feel like Roselia perfectly embodies the hard eyes emote and is beautiful there. So that's great. The Meowth crying, it's sad cat, but it's a Meowth. This is honestly one of my favorites. I feel like it's so perfect, so expressive. It's so sad. The Meowth just looks so sad, which is exactly what I wanted. It's so good. The feels bad. It's like a melting ice cream cone. You got your vanillite. It's vanillish. Vanillite. And yeah, that one's just like pretty much, because they're slightly different. Feels bad is different than cry. You got those two. It's vanillish. Dang it. The Psyduck. Awesome. He's stressed out. It's exactly how I imagine Psyduck being. Slowking is one of my favorite Pokemon, has been ever since I played Crystal version on my Game Boy Color. I always got a Slowking on my team. I thought Slowking was awesome. Actually, I fell in love with Slowking and also the legendary birds at the same time during the Pokemon movie 2000. And that's why I'm a Slowking fan, because Slowking can talk using his mind. And Slowking knows everything and is helping everybody out. So, yeah, Slowking is legit. And the Pokemon movie 2000, I think, is the best one. Yeah, and you had Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, and Lugia in that movie. I mean, it's just the best Pokemon movie, straight up. And Slowking was like the star of that movie, so... Hawlucha, incredible Pokemon. That card won me a regional championship. I will always love Hawlucha. And this Hawlucha with the praying hands, RNG, yeah, fantastic. The skeptical Smeargle? Yeah, Smeagol. I've been too much Lord of the Rings. The skeptical Smeargle. And the Landorus Lull. I didn't know if Landorus Lull was going to work out. But I really think it did. I think it encapsulates that emote perfectly. This was one of my favorites for a long time, and I still love it. The Feels Good Man. The Berserker feels good. Yeah, this thing's insane. I mean, it's... I can't not laugh or smile when I see this thing. The lurking emote's perfect. Perfect for lurking. Mimikyu doing its thing. Angry Bird. The Zubat raid. I'm a big Zubat fan. As I've been trying to Nuzlocke. Speaking of Nuzlocke, you know that Fire Red version I showed you the other day? I wiped on Lieutenant Surge. So we restarted. I'm still learning a lot. All right, third try into Fire Red, Nuzlocking. Yeah, I wiped it Surge this time. My Diglett died in a close boss fight. My Diglett died in a close rival fight on the SSN. It died to Kadabra. In fact, I almost wiped during the rival fight on the SSN, but I hung in there, and everybody lived except for Diglett. So then Diglett died, and I really was depending on that Diglett to help me out through Lieutenant Surge, because the rest of my team literally was weak to lightning Pokemon. But I really trained up Mankey, and Mankey got big and very strong and knew Dig. But then Mankey completely one-hit KO'd everybody in Lieutenant Surge's gym, everybody in the Vermilion City gym. Mankey was just wiping the floor with them, making everybody look silly. And then Mankey took out Lieutenant Surge's first two Pokemon, no problem. Got to Raichu. Raichu used Double Team 5 times, okay? And I don't know if you know anything about Dig, but Dig, you have to waste at least 2 turns doing it. So Dig missed, right? And then Raichu continued. Dig missed again. And then Raichu got to 5 double teams. Dig connected 1 time, and got Raichu all the way down to like 5 hit points left. Lieutenant Surge used his super potion, tried to dig again, missed, and then Mankey died, and then the whole team wiped. So I wiped it, Lieutenant Surge. It's okay. I feel like I learned a lot. Okay? I learned. I'm still learning. There's a reason I don't stream my Nuzlocke. It's because I am not very knowledgeable of the type chart and also not very good at them. You should see me when I go to hit something for weakness and it ends up being not very effective. Right here. That's me. I'm like, yeah, this is totally going to hit for weakness. It's not very effective. Huh? What? Me getting hit for weakness when I think I'm going to be able to tank a hit and having somebody get knocked out? Huh? As far as I'm concerned, there are only 10 types of Pokemon, and their weaknesses are all listed on the bottom of the card, okay? So you know exactly which of the 10 types they're weak to. Everything else beyond that is simply guesswork. So when I'm playing through a Nuzlocke on the Game Boy games, man, it gets stressful. Tell you what, though, during my latest run of Fire Red, it's entertaining content in its own way. Like, I almost wiped to a Doug Trio in Diglett Cave twice. Not once, twice. I almost wiped to Doug Trio twice. Just a random encounter. The only way I got out of the second one was Wartortle hit Confusion off of a Water Pulse, and the Doug Trio hit itself in Confusion to knock itself out. It was nuts. That's the only way I made it. I was literally about to wipe to a single Doug Trio in that cave. It was insane. So, anyways, and that's content, you know? I feel like that'd be exhilarating content because you never know what's going to happen. So I don't know. Something I'll consider. Yo, what's up, Lizzie? How you doing? Yeah. The Whooper, the Yowza, the gas emote. I'm not exactly sure. It's like the coughing emote doesn't really have a lot of application, but I like it. Primeape is super good. Yeah, I love all these emotes. The Pat Rat doing the 07, man, this thing goes hard. Pat Rat, the Quill Lava too. I love getting underappreciated. No, we're not making, this is emote appreciation hour. I've got an extra slot. Technically, I got 2 extra slots because I could make Tricky Gym Treat and Tricky Gym Xmas, seasonal exclusives, but I haven't. So, yeah, I just got them both up there right now. But I could definitely make those exclusive, and if I do that, because then I got the Cacturn gift too. So I've got 3 gift emotes. Yeah. So technically, I could have 3 slots, like 3 new slots. Animated emotes, we got all of those. All right, we got the Yowzer. Okay, so so technically, I could get rid of Yowza because I've got Yowzer, right? Because that's an animated emote. So I could get rid of that. Yeah, totally. So I got like 4 open slots. You see? There is a Cacturn emote. He's right there. You could go ahead and use it, Cacturn Jack. Yeah, no one's stopping you. I don't think. Oh, that's Cacnea. Oh. Yeah. It's close. Yeah, Cacturn Jr. But I love getting underappreciated Pokemon in the emotes, right? Like Primeape. Primeape is so sick. I love having a Primeape emote. Tauros. Tauros is so sick. Throw. You know, I'm not a big Throw fan, but Throw out here doing his job. Who doesn't like a nice pun? Throw the Throw emote. Get it? We got 3 Pikachu emotes. We're a Pokemon channel. What can I say? It's our Mickey Mouse. The Quillava. Middle evolutions. They never get enough love. We got Flaffy and Quillava as middle evolutions. That's a lot of fun. Oh, and Vanillish or Vanillite or whoever he is. Yeah, Vanillish. The monkeys. Everybody be hating on the monkeys. Which is exactly why we needed to make the monkeys. Okay. And then we've got tier 2 emotes. I love the Wartortle. We got Squirtle and Wartortle. I've got one more spot, maybe Blastoise. Just have all 3, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, in the tier 2 slot. Shout out to all the tier 2 subs out there who got access to these bangers right here. This one is one of my favorite emotes. It's tier 2 exclusive right there. The Tricky Gym Easy. That Wartortle one, it goes so hard. And the Misty Rage, man. And then tier 3, we got some real bangers up here. 2 open slots in the tier 3 emotes. We got Tricky Jim Sip. We've got the Shiny Sneasel Wave. And we've got Roselia, Shiny Roselia cheering. The Tricky Jim Sip emote is definitely a banger. There you go, Alaskan Hero showing off that tier 3 status. Love it. Dang, bro. Yeah, we ain't never hitting that. I love you guys, but this is as many slots as we're ever going to have, so we have to use them wisely. 2,000? It's cool. I know my limits. That's fun. Anyways, I love the emotes. Maury does a great job, so I trust Maury with whatever he wants to do. He's the emote wizard. He's like the emote Gandalf. All right, cool. Who's ready to play some Pokemon cards? I've got San Diego. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lizzie. Hang in there. Got San Diego coming up this weekend. The new Mill cartons. I heard about that. All right. Apparently there's a little ad break bound to happen. If you're subbed to the channel, you don't have to watch the ad breaks. So here we go. And if you have Amazon Prime, Jeffrey Bezos gives you a free sub every month. Yo, thank you, Cheese Whiz, for that gifted sub. Appreciate you. Yo, thank you so much, JD. Thank you, SB Smo, for that Prime sub as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been thinking a lot about what to play for San Diego, and it's tough. is tough for sure. I really love Mew VMAX. I could always go back and just, you know, play Mew. What if? What if we just played Mew? Man, I do not like this. I do not like the Meloetta version of Mew. I do not. Nothing makes me less excited. Why? Because I got to put all these terrible cards in my deck. And I got to take out all the broken cards. Like Judge. I loathe this version. It's so much more clunky. It's just so much more clunky. You have to take the version of Mew that I really like playing, and then I have to find room for 8 cards. 8 cards! 8! Something's got to give. You do not just find room for 8 cards without sacrificing anything. Like, I really like Silene. But probably better off. Yeah, you probably don't need Oricorio Infusion Mew. It's fair. So we got 59 cards. Some people play catchers. I think the crossword. I mean, so like, yeah, you could save 4 spots, but the crosswitchers are just so good. 2 double turbo. Holy smokes. Three, 2 Mew seems clunky. What do fusion Mews typically play? There's no way they play less than a 3-2. Okay. 3-2's cool. Hey, you're fine. A 1-1. Okay. You could play V-Guard Energy. Let's see. Let's see you guys. How many cards rats? I think if you play Silene, you can get away with anything. A Judge and a Pal Pad. Yeah. Is greedy? Sure it is. But that's the whole idea of Fusion Mew, right? Two vacuum. Yeah, we play Path. Got to be able to bump that path. And then with... There's still just like a lot of Drapions. I also really want to play... I really think this deck kind of needs... I mean, Echoing Horn's just so good, right? You always choose to go first still. Yeah, man, this deck is broken. Holy smokes. What the heck, dude? Oh my god. Why am I playing against control, man? I ain't trying to play against no control deck. Man, this deck's broken. GG's. Oh yeah, it's literally game over. Broken deck. See? Why play other decks? It's broken, man. Broken deck. Sheesh. That was pretty good. What the heck? Dang, man. Yeah, I miss drawing like 20 cards a turn. That was something that playing Lugia really got me yeah, I was really bummed out not being able to draw 20 cards a turn. That felt weak for sure. Drawing 20 cards a turn is broken. This opening hand I could do without. Uh-oh. Man, dude. What's up? What kind of deck is it? Oh, man, I don't want to play against your control deck. I just don't, man. Like, not a little bit. Not even kinda, sorta. I just don't. I just don't. I don't at all. But I guess it is a real deck in standard, so I suppose. Just got to live with it. That's a scoop from me. I've seen enough. The fusion version of Mew is just so clunky because you have to play more energy. And you have to play supporters that don't do anything. It's like you just, by definition, you've got a less consistent deck. You've got more energy cards, which is a bad thing in Mew because they just clunk. And you have supporter that you try to play that doesn't do anything. Which is frustrating. I like playing Switch in Double Turbo Mew because, I don't know, you never know if someone's going to try and paralyze you. All right, so we're up against Reggie's. Let's see if we can do it. This is one of the reasons, this is like one of the things that, one of the reasons you would want to play the Fusion version over the Double Turbo version is because of this matchup, particularly. Because you can just lead with Meloettas and Lost Zone Pokemon, and it's mad easy. Like, look at that. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, we totally just get that. It's broken. And then just draw cards, and then I can fix whatever I need with that later. Oh, yeah, that's pretty broken. I'm into it. Cool. Oh, yeah, this deck is broken. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So all I need to do is just Lost Zone a couple of things with Meloettas. Easy as that. This matchup's free. It's kind of crazy. It's so much harder to win this when you have to Lost Zone things with your 3 prize Mew VMAX. But when you're going in with a single prize, I mean, this is crazy. You've literally just got like a faster, more efficient single prizer than the Reggie deck does. If there's any reason to play Mew, I guess it is because of literally this card right now. So they go Path Marnie, but it's like, this is why this deck is so broken, because Forest just works through this. So you just do not care. They're like, all right, I'm going to go get my my Lost City. Cool, man. Also, I don't know why Mew List stopped playing Cross Switchers. Like, Cross Switcher is just a broken card. What? Don't you want to Elisa's and Gust in the same turn? Seems pretty good to me. All right, they got the steal. Stop the steal. And then Reggie Drago. Who should have Lost Zone? Should have Lost Zone Reggie Drago or Lost Zone the steal? You just put the steal into the discard pile so I could Lost Zone this steal. Probably the steal. Dang, I mean, they did get literally all their ducks in a row on turn 1, but that's fine. Cool. So we go and Star Alchemy. Probably for this. Because I want to thin my hand down too. Get rid of the Battle VIP pass. Get rid of that. And then Elisa Sparkle. And we're going to accelerate here. And then we draw. Okay, we've got double turbo energy. Quick ball away, Silene. Fail it. Pal pad. Just that. Energy to Mew. Fusion Strike System. Draw 4. We've got kind of just have to go for it. Okay, evolve here. Quick ball away. Elisa Sparkle. Fusion Strike System. Okay. So go Cramomatic here. It's fine. I'll probably just go knock out the Registeel. Probably knock out the Registeel is fine. And I could even just do it with Mew and say that you're not going to have Choice Belt, Registeel back, and all the Nah, we'll just do this. It's fine. And then we've used our V-Star power. I've got 2 Lost City left. They've got double steel in the discard pile. And they path again. That's frustrating. But that's okay. Another energy under Regigigas. They rotted back in both steels. Huh. Now that path is sticking. I've got stadiums in the deck. And I've got a vacuum. But that's just what it do. The fusion versions of this deck do always feel like they're trying to do a little bit too much. Like, you know, here's path. Can't really use that. But I can take knockouts. Put a little pressure on. Thank you, Mountain Man Moa, for that Prime sub. Nice. They've got nothing. So we're chilling. Just out here grinding. Yeah, they don't have a whole lot. They have to go get a Marnie. Fine. Sure. I mean, I've got literally nothing going on. But that's okay. It's fine. No sweat. They can send up Reggie. Sure. And I'm getting Marnied. So I get to see the next 4 cards, 5 with my top deck. It's pretty good. And they're missing 2 Pokemon. And sure enough, like, I know that all these good cards are, like, in the deck, right? The deck's not that big. Seymour! It's your birthday. Happy Seymour Biscuits birthday, Seymour Biscuits. Thank you, Tehu, for that Prime sub. Appreciate you, Tehu. Thank you. Shout out to all the primers out there. I appreciate it. Do you guys know that Jeff Bezos hooks you up with a free sub if you are an Amazon Prime member? Thanks, Jeffrey. They don't have the energy they need to attack. So, I wager here that... Oh, yes, they do. Okay. I was going to say, if you don't have the energy, bud, you're definitely losing this game. Okay. So we're going to go Lost City. And Power Tablet. Cramomatic. Cool. Let's go get this guy. Attach that there. Fusion Strike System. Let's... Silene double heads. I'm so nuts. Three power tablets down. Can I do it? I don't think I can do it, right? Because I'll have... Well, yeah, I can. No, because I have 2 fusion energy in the discard pile. Yeah, I would need to... Dang it, I'm so close to being able to do it. But I can't. All right, but if I put 2 fusions back, I can attack with a Genesect, which is nuts. Okay, so we're going to do that. Oh, my mouse. My mouse was freaking out, and I almost missed there, so that's fine. My mouse is clunking up on me. I need to replace the batteries in this thing, but I have not done that yet. It's fine. I'll take the extra fusion energy. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get the Pal Pad. Yes. Man, I really need to go get new batteries for this thing. But that's okay. Okay. Knock out the Reggie. And then all I need to do are just take 2 more knockouts. I just need them to not have, like, you know, Regigigas Choice Belt, Regigigas Choice Belts. But even so, I should be able to win because at this point, if they put down Regigigas to accelerate to Regidrago, I can gust up Regigigas and Lost Zone it, which should be cool. Yeah, like here's Regigigas, right? So then, since I'm kind of ahead here, I could just gust up the Gigas, maybe kick it to the Lost Zone, and then we're just chilling. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. I'm into it. So they're going to swing into Genesect for not enough. That pretty much is a concession. Let's see, we've got Lost Vacuum, and we're going to Lost Vacuum that to get rid of that. And then I can guaranteed knock out the Reggie. They got a 0-card hand, but they do have a gift on here, so I want to gust around it. So what we want to do is probably double cross switcher. We just need to figure out what the best route is for my energy and stuff. All right, let's Ultra Ball, and I think we can afford to get rid of these. I can get another Mew VMAX. We've only got one cross switcher, and so that was the card that I should have put back, was cross switcher, which is fine. I know that now. Do I have Switch in the deck? I do not. It should have been a cross switcher that I put back with Silene, but I was running out of time. And my mouse was not working. So we go here. Fusion Strike System. Thank you, MIB Nation, for that Prime sub. Boss's orders. Ultra Ball away these. Fusion Strike System. Do that. Retreat. Power Tablet. Fusion Strike System. Melodious Echo. There we go. I was going to say I should have cross switcher prized. Yep. Brilliant. Thank you, Awkward Color, for that Prime sub. Now they got 2 Gigas in the Lost Zone, baby. Not available. Lost at sea. Cool. That's sweet. Yeah, this is kind of fire. Not gonna lie. Except for when it's not, but I mean, when it is, though, kind of fire. This card really solves a lot of problems. Gets you out of the bad situations. So that's the only way they win, is if they stall me, but I have double cross switcher here. And if we had Silene for the right card, which would have been the switch, then we could have seen that. The Giant Fangs again, and that is GG's. Well played. Simple as that. Let's look at that again. Yeah, but I get cross switcher off the prizes there every time. Come on now. Come on. Don't be a hater. Oh, yeah. Broken deck. Yeah, you always get the 50-50 there. Think about it. Up until that point, yeah. No, the last card was not an out. That was, yep. I definitely had a 50-50 shot of losing there. I did. Yes, I'd like to go first. This hand stinks. What the heck? All right, I'm up against... Dude, I'm going to stop playing the ladder. This is the third... Is this what people are playing? This is the third one I've played. I just don't want to play against it. No, you will not get your... You will not get your mill testing against me. No, you will not. Is this what people are on the ladder because their friends don't want to play against the Mewtwo v Union? How much control do I expect to see this weekend? No more than one if I do play against it. I have not played against a control player yet at any of the 4 regionals I've been to. But I've played against 3 out of 6. I think 50% of my matches here have been control. But at a regional, I expect it to be, you know, less than like 1%. So it's like, you know, it's like I'm just not really going to waste my time. All right. We're up against Lugia V-Star with our Fusion Mew VMAX build. This opening hand stinks. What the heck? Why is it so bad? It's probably so bad because I've got these Fusion Strike energies in the deck. These are 4 dead cards that do not help me to draw anything or do anything meaningful. They're just bad. So I gotta just hope that I top deck a good card. Battle VIP Pass. Ultra Ball. Cram-O-Matic. Forest Seal Stone. These are all cards that can help me out right now. As it is right now, we've got Boss's Orders and Roxanne. I have a 1-1 split of Boss's Orders and Serena's in the deck. And the reason why I only play 1 Boss's Orders is because opening Boss's Orders is so bad. You would much rather open Serena because Serena can save you out of this dead hand. But Boss's Orders cannot. You got to be kidding me. All right. Let's do it. Come on. That's right. Stone Cold. The Stone Cold Flip. You already know. See, I've got cross switchers. I've got switch in the deck. Still not great. In fact, yeah. Well, we'll see. Fusion Strike System. Well. Okay. Elise Sparkle. Kind of broken. Fusion Strike System. Nah, this version of the deck stinks, bro. It's so clunky, man. It's so clunky and bad. So clunky. Absolutely miserable. It's fine. I'll probably still win. They should not have benched both these Lugias. My win percentage goes up by like probably a quarter since they did that. If you're going first with Lugia, there's really no reason. So they got Lugia. This is like the most common misplay that I see with Lugia players, is that they just slam down like 2 Lugias. Because I could knock them both out. That's 4 prizes, dude. That's true. I guess against Mew, they're assuming that their guy gets knocked out, but I'd argue that if I knock out your guy turn 1, that I probably just win anyway. I guess so. Yeah, I guess you're right. It'd be like that. It's still a common misplay that I see, is just overbenching Lugias unnecessarily. But I guess, yeah, I guess if I do get that knockout turn 1, yeah, they're in a bad spot, so. That's true. That's true. That's fair. Okay, so they're going to knock out the Jenny. Fine. Then I need to attach the 4th Fusion Strike Energy and 1-hit KO this Lugia. That's kind of cool. Not going to lie. Just doing 280 damage. It's kind of neat. I'm super into that. Uh-oh. Man. What the heck, dude? This is garbage. Okay. I see now that that card's going to be pretty good against this whole thing that I got going on. Huh. You don't say. So I knock out Lugia, they bring up Raikou with... I mean, to be fair, if they bring up Raikou with the rest of their Aurora energies, they're like very low on energies to use for Charizard and Yveltal, so it's kind of fine. Do need to... Yeah, at least it guarantees it, but come on now. Live a little! I'm trying to win too. We're just gonna Elisa's. We judging them. I'm drawing cards. Okay, yeah. That's fine. We did mean to not attach the double turbo to the Mew because I have to attach this fusion energy to do 280. Okay. Do that. Take our 2 prizes. Now they're going to amazing shot for 2 prizes. Sus. Not good. Very bad. But they do have 2 Aurora energy counted for at this point, so maybe they prized one. If they prized one, we could just run away with it. They didn't. There's all 4. But that means no more Aurora energies in the deck. So they could have like a heat fire energy. But Path is out as well. So hoping that the route to victory is not good. Oh, we shouldn't have attached that to Meloetta. It should have been to Mew, but it doesn't matter because I've just got... it doesn't really matter. Because I've only got the 4 fusion energy and then the 2 double turbos. But yes, it should have been to Mew or something. Because I guess I could have technically Silened for 1 back. I should have attached to something else, though. They just look nice there, don't they? I do think that... I feel like the best strategy for beating Lugia with Mew is just to judge Path. Like, honestly. Which is why I love... It's why I love the version... the Judge Path version of Mew. But then the Meloetta version explicitly has a better Reggie matchup than the Judge Path version. That's kind of the only... It's the only thing. And not great. It's not exactly what you like to see. Well, let's see if we can't Palpad the Roxanne back into the deck. And then Cram-O-Matic. And get it. Dang it. Well, now I lose. All right, we'll draw. Get the Roxanne. Roxanne for 6. Okay. Sure. It's fine. Let's see what we can do. They got Lewis. Okay. They definitely have Serena in the hand and are just going to win. But if they don't, then I guess the game gets a little bit more interesting. Be sick if they don't have win in that hand. I would like be super about it if they just, don't have the game winning play. Just swing into my Mew. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Tempest Dive. All right. Okay. Well. That's fine. And then I have Serena left in the deck. Cross switchers are down. I have Serena. I have Boss's Orders left in the deck. I do. All right, so we can Serena and discard these. Thank you, Nintendo, for that sub. Appreciate you, Nintendo. It's a good card to find. Appreciate you, Nintendo. Thank you. Cramomatic. That. Sick. Okay. Got Boss and Double Turbo. So we get that. Do that. Okay. Fusion Strike System. And let's quick ball away this. Get the Mew. And Fusion Strike System again. Okay. Come on. Come on, baby. One more turn. One more turn. One more turn. Dang it! I hate this game. All right, the fusion version stinks, dude. Straight up. Stinky, stinky version of the deck. Do not recommend. Now, a real way to play Mew. Man, now we're talking. This card, yeah. This card, oh yeah. Those are some good cards right there. Anyways, who's up for some Gym Leader Challenge? Anybody? I have no idea what I'm going to play in San Diego this weekend. Literally no idea. But we'll figure it out. We always do. I gotta consult the boys and see what they're feeling for the play this weekend. Become the Reggie Whisperer. That deck's terrible. Nice. All right, Jesse, you're free. Yoshi's free. Stellar Wish. Cool. All right, Jesse, let's go. All right, guys, what do you think? Who's going to win? Will it be me or will it be Jesse? Broken deck. Not really. This hand is not very good. I'm going first, though. And I get a mully. So that's okay. Thank you, Et Mecca, for that sub. Nice. Jesse's got his metal deck. I'll take my 2 mulligans. All right. Best of luck to Jesse. Jesse is playing his metal deck. I've got my fire mill deck. This is kind of a lackluster opening hand, but that's okay. There's not really anything in the hand that I care to discard. So that's kind of unfortunate. I do want to thin the deck, though, so I'm going to play Giant Hearth, and I have to pick 1 card to discard. I think probably the Super Rod is fine. So we'll get rid of that and go get 2 fire out of the deck. While I'm here, I'll check my prizes. We've got Charizard and Delphox. I mean, a lot of the guys we need are here. Looks like the only Pokemon I prized is Centiskorch. So that's good. Then I can quick ball away one of these fire energies, and I can go get myself Fennekin. And next turn I can use lead, actually, to go get a supporter and put it into my hand. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, look at that. Fennekin just being real nice and helpful. And then we'll put that down, and we'll pass. Then I'm not sure that I actually care to use Silene yet. Silene is a great card once I have Delphox set up. But before I get Delphox set up, Silene isn't doing a whole lot. Silene's really bad in the opening hand in most Gym Leader Challenge games. There's some times where Silene can be good, where maybe you play a level ball and then you can Silene the level ball back on top and then play it again the next turn to help you set up, which can be situationally useful. But for the most part, it's not great. Now, what's interesting about the metal matchup is we can go either pure aggro, just start attacking, since some of these Pokemon are going to be weak to fire. And by some of them, I mean literally all of them. Except for the ones wearing maybe Coating Metal Energy or Metal Frying Pan. But then I can also go for the mill strategy. Just try to deck Jesse out, which is also an appealing strategy, since I can rid Jesse of many resources and make his life generally very difficult. So we'll see which route kind of makes more sense as we get into the game. He's having a very strong turn 1, though, with Bridget, and wow, just using the heavy ball to go get Kling Klang kind of shows me that he's got Rare Candy. Kling Klang could have a very explosive turn 2. I get Rare Candy off the top of the deck, which is not necessarily helpful. I don't think I actually need this Silene yet, so we're just going to get rid of the Silene, go get 2 more fire energies, and then I am going to attach one of these fire energies to the Charmander, because I could just like take a big knockout. Rare Candy Charizard, just boom, right? And we're going to lead. And with lead, I mean, I could get something like a greens and just, go in, which would be pretty funny, right? I kind of think greens would be pretty funny. So let's do greens. Sure. That way, if Jesse comes at me crazy next turn, I'm popping off. I could go greens, Rare Candy Charizard, get another supporter for next turn, go in, big attack. All right, doesn't have the Rare Candy, that's fine. Green still helps me to set up. So I'm happy to get greens. I can evolve into Delphox with greens exploration, which is very good. But I was worried since he had gotten the Kling Klang with the heavy ball, I was worried that it was going to be like a crazy rare candy Kling Klang situation where he really pops off and gets this very aggressive turn 2. We do need to start setting up our Embor. That is something that we very much need. So I need to get Tepig out. And then I have kind of all these recovery cards in my hand right now, which is just, I mean, we opened with all of them. Silene, Super Rod, just literally how many recovery cards can you open in your starting hand? I've got them all. So it looks like, ooh, I love this. All right. Oricorio off the top is brilliant for us. Got 1 fire energy. We can go greens. And we're going to get Ultra Ball can get rid of Pignite, and I'm just going to have to recover a lot of stuff later in the game, and I'm just kind of okay with that. And I think I'm going to drag something active with this Oricorio this next turn. Let's get Quick Ball, because I want to thin my hand down to draw more, like, slightly. Quick Ball is not... I've already played Quick Ball. So we're going to get Nest Ball, and we're going to get Evolution Incense, I think. Yeah, seems fine. So we're going to use Nest Ball and go get the Tepig, because I need that dude. And I'm going to attach this here, and I'm going to go Rare Candy, and we're going to get Delphox. And then we're going to retreat into the doll, because the doll can just kick itself to the bottom of the deck at any point. So we're going to get this guy, and then next turn I evolve into Pignite. So let's just Mystical Fire. And finding Charmeleon there is huge. And then the Verse Seeker is also... Well, I could Verse Seeker for Silene, maybe. But I think it's good to Lily's Pokédoll, just kick this thing and be disruptive with Oricorio. So we send up Oricorio, and then we say, all right, I want to Captivating Salsa, and we're going to bring up this guy. And he's just confused and burned, and he's got a retreat cost of 2, and hopefully is a pain to move. And Oricorio is really the star of the show in this deck because it helps you buy time to set up, right? That's all you want in the Fire Mill. You just want, like, let me get out my 3 Stage 2 Pokemon, and once I get out my 3 Stage 2 Pokemon, I'm winning. Now, Kling Klang's got that nasty Triple Gears ability, which allows Jesse to go get 3 basic energy out of the deck and attach them to his Pokemon in any way he likes. So he can accelerate those onto Berserker, maybe for a retreat, extra energy onto Kling Klang. That's fine. And then Cynthia, and if he finds an energy from hand, he can attach to Kling Klang, retreat, knock out Oricorio. I've got Rescue Stretcher in hand right now, so I can just bring the Oricorio back and do it again, which is funny. Or I can just counter Catcher too. And we could just keep gusting up the Berserker and trying to buy more time. I've got Pignite. I think the card that I want, if I end up using Silene, is Evolution Incense. Now, this does not turn off its weakness, so Kling Klang is still weak to fire. So I could just attack this thing with Charizard. If he brings it up, I mean, I do have a Charmeleon with a fire energy, and it looks like he's just going to hang out here, which is perfect for me. This is exactly what I want, right? And then I've got Pignite. We're going to Verse Seeker for Silene. Yes. Verseeker for Silene, and I really want to get that Evolution Incense back on top of the deck. I don't think that I'm going to use... I could Giant Hearth away Tropical Beach. No, it's just not worth it. Yeah. I think I'm okay to play the Tropical Beach down to get an extra draw off of Silene. And we find the Evolution Incense. We get to put that back on top of the deck, which is very good. And then we're going to Mystical Fire for more draw. And we've got the Evolution Incense, which is insane because now I can evolve into Charizard, right? And we're kind of getting Exodia set up beautifully. And then I think I want to attach this energy to Charizard, just so I kind of have it here. And then I think we beach this turn. I really want a Captivating Salsa the Kling Klang. It's a tough call. If I Captivating Salsa the Kling Klang, that is just like, that's a nuts play for us for sure. But beaching also increases my hand size by a lot. So I think we go beach. That's fine. Because we really want to find the cards that I need to set up this Emboar. We're so close now. We've got Delphox. We've got Charizard. If they take a knockout, I can counter Catcher. I also force them to retreat the Berserker, right? Get the 2 energy off the Berserker. They retreat into Kling Klang. They knock out the Oricorio. I counter Catcher up. And now I've got 2 fire on the Charizard, so if they do decide to gust up Pignite or Delphox or something, then I could just retaliate with the Charizard, which is really nice. That is a very annoying Parallel City there, for sure. But it's fine. I don't actually need a lot of bench space, which is one of the reasons I really like this deck, because you can just operate with Charizard, Delphox, Pignite, and then like you're one mill guy, and you're kind of chilling, right? Now, Berserker's got the Frying Pan on it, which turns off the weakness, and I think that Jesse's not really concerned about weakness, considering that I'm not playing a deck that typically attacks. It's the Fire Mill deck. But, I mean, I could just knock out this Kling Klang. Then, like, what is... I can just knock out the Kling Klang. But I don't know that that's the best move. We've got Moltres. We've got Palpad. But I don't need any of those yet. We've got this Level Ball we can burn. Got this Fire Energy we can put here. We've got Counter Catcher. We're going to bring up the Berserker again. We can burn this. I don't need any of these. We just need that pig. I need that pig. Okay, that's fine. So I don't think that I necessarily want a Palpad. And I've got 3 fire in the discard pile, but I've already attached for turn. So I kind of have to Palpad 1 card. We'll put the Silene back into the deck. And then I can Rescue Stretcher and shuffle just the Oricorio, which is not exactly how I want to use Rescue Stretcher, but that's fine. And then we'll Mystical Fire for 4 cards. And we find Peonia and Pokegear. So we're going to Pokegear, and we find Colress and Surge. So I could Colress for a draw of 6. Or I could Surge Peonia. Okay. I think it's Colress for a draw of 6. Which is just the way we have to do it. I could also just knock out this Berserker this turn, which is not bad. So let's Colress. I've had all these, recovery cards in my hand this entire game, which is super obnoxious. And we do find the Emboar easily, but I don't find anything else. So I think the play this turn is to say you can't do 170 damage to my Charizard. So I'm going to Flare Blitz. And we just knock this thing out, and I get to take a prize card. Would you look at that? Find Evo Soda. Don't need that. So now I need to find Fire Energy. Badly. So in order to get Fire Energy, I can find that Superior Energy Retrieval, Fire Crystal, any of that. I've only taken one prize card. You should not be able to knock out my Charizard. I don't think that you can. I've got Moltres here, and all three of my stage 2s. You don't have Caparaja's not set up. This thing can only do 130 damage. That's okay. And that's nice because it keeps my Emboar out of range too, and it keeps my Delphox out of range. So knocking out the Berserker was actually really important because Kling Klang would have been able to knock out Delphox or Emboar with Power Beam doing 150 damage before. But being locked at 130, it'll have to just swing into one of these guys, which will not take the KO. So thankfully I do have a pretty nice burnable hand, so I can kind of burn down a bunch of this. I can Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball, and then use Mystical Fire to draw cards. I don't know that I want to use Cynthia and Caitlin this turn and be a card to be a slightly better later in the game. But again, like, look at Jesse's deck. Jesse only has 21 cards. It's like we're aggressive enough that we can force the opponent to play cards. And here we go. Superior Fisherman. I'm in. That's it. So now Jesse's got 20 cards left in deck. It's time to strike. It is time. I can Superior, get 4 Fire Energy from the discard pile, attach them to Moltres. Moltres' top burner attack discards all fire from this Pokemon, then discards a card from the top of the opponent's deck for each energy I discarded. So looks like Power Beam just going to do 130 damage. I could also Fire Spin this thing like pretty easily, right? Which is kind of crazy. So we got, I don't think I see myself using Peony. I could just go on the aggressive. You guys want to attack? We could just attack. We're going to Superior these. No, who wants to attack, bro? That's not why I'm here. It's way more fun if we do it this way. Way more fun. All right, we Mystical Fire for a draw of 5. Okay. Heavy Ball. Bro, there's so many energy. Oh, yeah, Peonia is insane to play this turn. Maybe Peonia next turn. All right. No, we Fisherman next turn. Peonia this turn. Okay. And Fire. So I put back the Surge, the N. So right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm milling 16 cards. That's fine. Okay. And then we're going to Inferno Fandango these. Okay. Retreat. And Top Burner. It's a Mill 16 car. GG's, Jesse. GG's, GG's, GG's. Well played, well played. Yes, yes, yes. Fun was had by all. Was it not? All right, Yoshi. You're up. This is my favorite fire deck. It really is. It's awesome. This thing rules, man. Want to go first? No, we're going second. Dang it. Want the Bridget opening hand. Be sick. Tord with the raid of 103. Yo, thank you so much, Tord. Hopefully everybody coming from TCG Parks having a busted day. Welcome, welcome. Playing a little Gym Leader Challenge. Showing off my favorite fire deck right now, which is a Fire Mill deck, which aims to discard all of the opponent's deck, which is awesome. All right, I'm up against Yoshi's grass deck, and the fun thing about playing against grass is that it's weak to fire, so I can either be aggressive and try to knock out Yoshi's Pokemon, or I can mill. I can do both. We have both options available to us, which is really cool. I also opened Fennekin, which has the lead attack, allowing me to search my deck for a supporter card and put it into my hand, which is super good. Oricorio is a great lead in this matchup as well, because it allows us to gust up one of Yoshi's heavy bench sitters and then burn and confuse it, which is great. We've got Tepig, Charmander in the deck, Pignite, Emboar in the deck, Charmeleon, Charizard in the deck. Oh yeah, the gang is all here. That's what I'm talking about. Brilliant. And then I'll save the Pokegear in the deck, and then I think I just want to go get... They can pack call. Maybe I get N. Maybe I get Colress. We'll go Fennekin and lead. Colress is good. N is good. If they're going to pack call, I mean, they might bench 2 more Pokemon at least, and I'm Colressing for 6. Pack call lets them keep Pokemon. And going to be stronger later in the game. I think we go for N is fine. Just going to do that. So we can somewhat... disrupt Yoshi. Yoshi's got the Grookey and Gloria. So now Yoshi will be able to... Maybe prized a couple of Pokemon, only getting the Roselia off of Gloria, which is fine with me. Could have a bunch of Pokemon prized. And then Yoshi can pack call to go search his deck for another grass Pokemon and put it into his hand. But that's exactly why going second is very good in Gym Leader Challenge. You can use powerful attacks like pack call and get 3 grass Pokemon instead of 1. Also, me choosing to go second, I got to get a turn 1 lead, and I denied Yoshi the turn 1 pack call. And as we can see, that was quite good. I'm going to attach to Oricorio and N. And we're hoping to set up this Fennekin. That'd be great. We find Cynthia and Caitlin. That's fine. We didn't get any evolution cards or anything like that. But I could see, it's not really a big beach. I'd rather beach like next turn. Oh, I can't beach either, so we're just going to kill that. That's fine because of the chaotic swell. More like chaotic smell. Yeah, we're going to retreat into Oricorio and Captivating Salsa and bring up the Grookey and just drag this thing active. Try to be annoying. Then we've got Cynthia and Caitlin for next turn. We can get the end back if we want to. They've got Grotto. Grotto can Sun-Drenched Shell. Get oh, and he's got free retreats if there's a stadium. It has to be a stadium in play, though, right? Yeah, you have to have a stadium in play. Then they can Roserade and Le Parfum, which is fine, though, because this means that they're not attacking this turn, which gives me another turn to set up. And that's really all we're trying to do is just buy time to set up while we get our dudes in play. So I need to start finding some ball search cards. That would be great. Now, Thwacky's got a retreat cost of 2 if there's no stadium, so it's kind of a heavy dude. And something else that I can do, it might be a, oh, Colress for, wow, that's a big draw. It's good. Something that I can do is I can gust up, you know, like Zarude and whoever I think the next attacker is going to be, I can just Captivating Salsa that Pokemon and try to confuse it. I got the Branch Poke for 20. That's fine. We get gear off the top. I will see. Nope, swing and a miss. It's fine. So let's Cynthia and Caitlin and discard the fire, get back N, and draw. We find Evolution Incense, which is kind of the bare minimum of what I'm looking for. Okay, that's fine. Go get Braixen. And then attach a fire energy to Charmander. And we're going to Captivating Salsa the Zarude. Do that. So this is probably the attacker, right? So we just want to confuse the attacker, be annoying. Now, if they have Guzma, that gets them out of this, but they got a 30-card deck, so they might not have that. And they do have Rare Candy Venusaur, but that's fine. Venusaur is a fatty. Has a retreat cost of 4, so we can just drag that thing active. Now, with the attachment to Genesect, I'm thinking they probably... Maybe they Gust. Maybe they have Guzma. They can just, you know, move the energy with Energy Reload and then Guzma and take a knockout this turn, which would be really good. They have Boss, Charmander. And are going to retreat, and then they can move the energy from Thwacky. That's fine. Knock out the Charmander. It's all good. I get to keep my Braixen, so fine with that. But this is definitely how you combat against the Fire Mill deck, is if you can like just continuously gust up these guys, then that's the best case scenario. Yeah, there's Charmeleon sad. That's okay, though. That's okay. We're going to attach a fire energy to Braixen and N. Set them to 5 cards. We find Rare Candy and Level Ball. And Palpad. Not the strongest pull. We can Level Ball for... My Pignite's huge. He's huge! It's fine, we can get the Sizzler, who can just buy us a turn if we need to. And then we don't necessarily need to Palpat any of those cards back in yet. Probably looking at a Colress. We'll Captivating Salsa the Venusaur. And just try to stick this thing here. And the hope is that we eventually get ourselves, you know, a turn where they're not attacking or whatever, you know. If I can get or even just, if they have to use Rillaboom and Rillaboom energy on a Venusaur to retreat it, that's fine. I also need to find my Rescue Stretcher or Rod to put the Charmander back into the deck. It would also be really good if I could just find some dolls, like my doll or my Robo-Sub. If I can get those guys, that's great. Because... Okay, so here we are. Yes, and with Venusaur out, all their energy count is 2, so they can retreat all of these guys turn after turn. But it does require that they burn cards out of their deck. So that's like the nice thing, is that we're forcing them to waste resources, retreating, and doing this. So that's good, but we need more. 25 cards left in deck. Let's go up with a Sizzlypede. Finds Pignites, which is like fine, kind of the bare minimum there. And then do I want to evolve into Centiskorch? Probably not yet. So we're just going to sack the Sizzlypede. And I'll Palpad back in and Culris for 7. And we kind of miss everything that we need, which is really tough. So I like really, I have a Pokédoll, Surge, Ball Guy Prize, Quick Ball, Timer Ball. All right. Really need Yoshi to not have Gus this next turn. We'll do this. Attach an energy here. And pass. I could attack with Delphox. Not really trying to do that, but I could. Yeah, we've had a really tough setup this game. Just like kind of getting started too slow. This is a better hand, but not exactly sure if it gets me everything that I need. All right, well, we got... Okay. All right, okay. Let's... Evo Soda for Delphox. I don't think that I can afford to just try and trade. It's too little for all that. Too little, too late for all that. We can... if I counter Catcher the Venusaur, like, the odds of them being able to... I guess they could just knock me out with Torterra, yeah. It's doing 150 damage. Still take a knockout. Okay. Let's counter Catcher the Venusaur. And then... How many fire do I have in the discard pile? Too many. Nope. Not that many. Ultra Ball away these. And go get this guy. And then Mystical Fire for 4. Okay. We've got Embor. And we've got Robosub. And we retreat into Moltres. And I still do not have a way to get all these back in. It's fine. With Fisherman, I'm only milling 4. That's fine. It could still be good, you know? Inferno Fandango. Okay. And we'll top burner. All right, got a grass and a rod. It's pretty good. But there are no grass in Yoshi's discard pile right now, which is not great. So we really want to find our rescue we need like rescue stretcher, and we need our rod really bad. And we need Yoshi to like not have a Guzma in his hand right now. Or Versus Seeker. If he gusts up Embo or Delphox, it's bad. All right, we're chilling. Goes down to 2 prizes. We've got Robosub. 20 cards left to mill. Definitely got to hope for no Gust this turn. Let's go. I'm about to just trash every card in my hand. But I have to. All right, with Peony. Then we have to get Rescue Stretcher. There's a Versus Seeker. All right, all right, all right. We get Rescue Stretcher and... because I need a Rescue Stretcher for the Charmander, Sizzlypede, and Moltres. Okay. We'll do that. So we're going to Rescue Stretcher, shuffle 3. Okay. Nest Ball for Charmander. Delphox, Mystical Fire. We find Silene and Fire Energy, Charizard. Okay. So then we pass. And we hope they just knock out my Robosub. If they Gust, we're in a bad spot. Oh! That's not good. Cynthia and Caitlin, huh? Boss's orders. Oh, boy. And Scoop Up Net to reset this guy. Things are looking dire. Okay, Evo Press. We send up the pig. Get Heavy Ball, which doesn't help. Silene. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Man. Inferno Fandango. It's not great. Mystical Fire. Okay. Not sure that there's a chance. Blaze Ball. Well, let's go, baby. Come on. Okay. I don't really know what my game plan is, but here we are. Nah, we got it. Come on. What you gonna boss up? Embor? Fine. Okay, so then what can I do? With Rillaboom and Venusaur, these guys are doing too much damage. Way too much. Oh, and the turf field, insult to injury. My God. It's bad news. I think this game we just set up a little bit too slow, unfortunately. I can end to 1, but if I can't bump that turf field, we're just kind of in a losing position. Mystical Fire. Yes, most unfortunate. The turf field stays. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, GG's, Yoshi. I'm doing 340 damage, though. GG's, GG's. Yeah, I just got to set up... You got to set up a little faster, but that was just a slow game for us, unfortunately. We just kind of got off to a real slow start. We prized our second doll, too, so we didn't have a lot of options to stall. Unfortunate. GG's, Yoshi. All right, who else wanted some? Saw Daniel Davis said that he would play. Anybody else? Trippy. All right, cool. Trevor? Word. GG's, Yoshi. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of time, Trevor. Let's do it. I know we can get a gnarly Fire Mill video. I know we can. I just want the deck to work perfectly, you know? This is a great opening hand. Well, if I was going second. Still cool. Nice, Brandon. GLC locals tonight. So that's what's up. What's this? That's nuts. Holy smokes, dude. Team Aqua's Walrein. I'm in danger. All right, I'm playing against Spencer's very cool water deck featuring Team Aqua's Walrein. That's right. I did not misspeak. Team Aqua's Walrein. It does 80 damage to 2 Pokemon, which is really cool. I've got a solid opening hands with Ball Guy. I can use it to get some balls and then search out my basic Pokemon. I've got Delphox and Embor in my hand. I'm feeling like this is a pretty solid opening for us. Spencer with the turn 1 Cynthia. Hisuian Heavy Ball, Swing and a Miss. Got Vulpix and Remoraid. Can use Beacon to go get Octillery. And it's looking like Spencer's going to have to set up using Vulpix's free attack Beacon, which is great for me. If they have to use Beacon for a couple of turns, that really gives me quite a bit of time. Level Ball off the top. That's cool. So let's Ball Guy. I mean, that's the play. And let's see what we got. We got Tepig, Pignite, Embor in hand. Charmander here. And it looks like we need Hisuian Heavy Ball to go get our Fennekin. So we're going to get that. We're going to get We're going to go Evo Soda into, Senor over there. We got Sentiscorch, 100-foot Flames. Great. Charmander Charmeleon might be prized as well, so it's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. We're just going to go get these guys. Cool. And then Hisuian Heavy Ball will get, wow, that's fine. Fennekin down. And then Timer Ball. Such a broken card. To get the pig. And then we can Evo Soda to go get Sentiscorch. And it's time to start milling, baby. I think I'm going to level ball to just thin my deck one more card. We get Braixen. That's fine. And then that's fine. Yeah, 100-foot Flames. Just hold the rest. And we milled Cynthia and Caitlin and Floatstone. Good hits. We like that. And we're just putting pressure on. Discarding 2 cards at a time. There's that Team Aqua's feel. Such a cool card. Love that. They got Ball Guy so they can set up the rest of their board. Now, I need to make sure that I get established enough before this Wall Rain comes out and starts swinging because, yeah, Wall Rain's kind of a issue. 80 damage to 2 of my Pokemon, and I'm weak to water, so that could certainly be tough. We would love a draw supporter off the top, but I do have Braixen and Delphox in my hand, so over the course of 2 turns, we'll be able to start using Mystical Fire to draw. They've got Squirtle and Level Ball to maybe go get Sobble. Maybe they play the Inteleon engine? Ah, Snob. Okay, so they've got 2 options to accelerate energy into play. There's the energy on Spheal. And probably a Beacon after a quick Abyssal Hand. Beacon for 2 Pokemon. And let's see what we get off the top. Would love a Colress. That would be a dream come true. Or even N. Walrein, they've got Rare Candy. Oh no. Evolution Incense doesn't really help me here. So we've got this. Uh-oh. There's no way they do 80 damage to 2 Pokemon this next turn, right? No shot, bro. No chance. Okay, we Ultra Ball. I think we're just saying, like, you don't have it. Ultra Ball away these. There's no way they have it next turn, right? And we 100-foot Flames for 2. Blastoise, Frostmoth. Rescue Stretcher's good. Okay. There's no way they get the attack with Walrein next turn, right? Like, no, they need at least one more turn. At least. Next turn, we're cooking, though. We got Delphox coming. Here's the Rare Candy Walrein. There he is. Look at this dude. 2 water energy, 80 damage to 2 Pokemon. Here's the Frostmoth. Please, please, do not. Please. There's no energy in the discard pile now, so that's okay. They're just trying to draw more cards with Abyssal Hand. There's no way. All right, there's no way, no way, no way. They need 3 energy and a switch, and I discarded the float stone with my very powerful Senti Scorch. We easily get one more turn. Come on. Oh my god. If anything can do it, it's Colress. There's no way. Colress would need to hit 4 energy. 1 for the active, 3 for the bench. No shot. 4 energy? No way. They Colress into 4 energy cards. Ice Dance. Here it goes. No. Oh my god. And Escape Rope. They can still knock out my Charmander. Oh god. Okay. That's fine. I think I need to knock this thing out. But I don't All right, at least okay. Burn that. Mystical Fire for 5. We get Gladian, Gloria. Don't really have a way to get that back. They're going to knock out my Senti Scorch. Let's Gladian. And we kind of want, let's see. That's fine. We'll take a Sui and Heavy Ball to go get Oricorio. That's fine. Because it gives me another Pokemon. That's fun. I could have just gotten the Oricorio, but I wanted to be funny with it. Okay. It gives me another Pokemon to promote next turn. So we can do this and... Oh, why did I... Oh, he's got... All right, that's fine. And he's not weak to water. Interesting. So, we mill 3. Stay the course. We know we're going to get dual blizzarded. That's fine. Oricorio has 90 hit points. Total stud. Gonna hang in there. Then I've got Bridget's. I can actually knock out the Walrein if I find a fire energy, so that's kind of interesting. I just knock it out with Delphox. And I might do it, okay? Push comes to shove, I'll attack. I only need 5 energy on Delphox. I'll do it. This Walrein's really intimidating. He needs to get out of here. You know, I'm pretty dead set on doing the whole mill thing, but I'll switch gears. This thing is so nuts. All right, we got Juniper Rod Countercatcher. This is all good stuff. So I can rod the Charmander and the Senti Scorch line back into the deck. But I don't know that I want to Countercatcher. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. If they do decide to go for dual Blizzard, then they have to discard 2 energy. I have to imagine, yeah, they hit that and they're going for the Emboar. Okay. So we just go for knockout on this thing? That seems so, like, risky, but also sick. I could also gust up Octillery. Because if they dual Blizzard again, we're having a bad time. All right, give me 1 second. My camera's acting up over here. Cool. Okay. Do I just go for the knockout? Yeah, man. We're going for it. That's it. Delphox has had enough. I'm going to super rod and shuffle these cards back into the deck. And then I'm going to Inferno Fandango to the Delphox and Juniper. We're just going to let it rip. All right, we found Charmander. I don't think I have 4, but I need. Oh, I'm short. This is so sad. Okay, so change of plans. We have to go with Captivating Salsa instead, which is fine. All right, Inferno Fandango. We'll go there. Well, I could. Okay, but what if I hit it though? I mean, because I could just draw in. Yeah. Okay. I haven't used Mystical Fire yet, so all I need is 1 more energy. So we go here, we go here, we go here. We Palpad. Fisherman. That's fine. We actually have, if I draw 1 fire, I take this knockout. Ah! All right, so 4 only does, I'm pretty sure it's 130. Gosh, that's short. Oh, it's short. Okay. So we get rid of Gloria. Which is fine. I actually think that they have the lowest chance of taking a knockout with Dual Blizzard if I don't switch for them. Like, if I switch for them, then they can Frostmoth, right? So I think in a weird way, we actually just retreat into Moltres and Inferno Fandango and Top Burner for 2. Okay. And we hope that they can't respond. They've got War Turtle. That's fine. Gosh, if we 1 more fire energy, I'm knocking out that Walrein. That would have been so epic. It would have also left my Delphox in harm's way, though, which is not exactly what we want. We're down both our recovery cards. Senti-Scorch is in the discard pile, so I'm going to rely on Moltres. I can get my recovery cards back with Silene. They've only got 14 cards left in deck, so if they don't take this knockout, I could very well win next turn. Like, that's how close we are to winning. Like, I've almost done it here. Now, this is scaring me because are they working on a Guzma play? And I think that the answer might be yes. And they Guzma, and then they Dual Blizzard again. Or they're just, actually, never mind. They're just pumping up this Wailord or this War Turtle. And War Turtle does 50 plus 10 more damage for each water energy. And then they draw 2 with Octillery. Hold on tight. Things are getting a little messy here. They could have to just Power Blow for 60. They have Guzma? No way. Irida. All right, we're chilling. That's fine. So I think we live. So they got Blastoise, Verseeker. And I really think we can win this next turn. They've only got 10 cards in deck. It's over. They Power Blow for 60. We've got Rare Candy into Charizard. And then Peony for the Superior. And that's it. Peony, Fire Crystal, Superior. And we got Giant Hearth. This game over. Mystical Fire. And that's it. Just like that. We go Giant Hearth here. And look at this. A thing of beauty. Fire Crystal. Oh my God. He ain't doing it like that. Superior energy retrieval. And then Inferno Fandango. All these energy onto Moltres. And then Moltres can do top burner to discard 16 cards from the top of the deck. And that is GG's, man. That wall rain was scary. Well, that's all the time we needed. Well played, well played. The MVP was Sizzly Peed. That's what I'm talking about. The Sizzler. Yes. Spicing it up. All right, Trevor, let's go. The Sizzler, dude. So insane. Nice. We're playing against Trevor's grass deck. Trevor's choosing to go second. Alrighty then. Well, don't mind if I do. That's cool. We got a really solid hand going first with Fennekin and Charmander. And then I've got breaks in for next turn. Peonia as well to check for prizes. Feeling pretty good about this. Then we will pass with Peonia and Versus Seeker. I could Peonia twice, which is quite good. Breakson will be able to evolve into Delphox, and then with Delphox, I will be able to start drawing cards. Grass, ironically, can be a little bit tough sometimes because of Roserade. Roserade is so good at being able to search out the exact right card at the right time, which is obviously very strong against a deck that is trying to pressure resources and run them out of cards, because Roserade allows you to find just the right card in the deck without having to draw a lot of cards to get there. Roselia, funny enough, is one of the worst openers in the deck, though. It's one of the only Pokemon that doesn't actually help your game plan. A lot of the other grass basics have attacks that search out Pokemon, like Bulbasaur, but Roselia might just be doing a double whip. Trevor, desperately looking for more Pokemon. That Turtwig going down is a big deal. Can evolve into Grottle next turn, and Grottle can start to use its Sun-Drenched Shell ability to search out other Pokemon. We're going to Peonia, and let's see. I don't have a lot of cards in my hand to switch, but that's okay. Wow, I mean, those are some good ones. So, I think put the Versus Seeker back. The Centiskorch is, like, very good. I probably don't want to... Man, there's, like, no cards in this hand that I want to... It's fine. I can put the Superior... It's like some of the stuff you can put in here for later, you know? Like, I can Gladian for it. So I think it's, like, ironically, or funny enough, I think it's these. Which is fine. And then we go Nest Ball and get ourselves to Pig. Am I Embor's prize too? Holy moly. Okay. Gladian, are you in here? Yes. All right, so we're going to have to find that Gladian. So we go get Tepig. That's fine. And then we evolve into Braixen. And we attach to Oricorio, and we start being annoying. All right, we'll bring up the Grookey. That's fine. And we confuse and burn it. And then next turn, we go in with Delphox, and we start drawing cards. Thank you, Darkest BR, for the Prime sub. They've got Timer Ball, double tails off the Timer Ball. That is a rough flip. A head's there, and you get Grottle. And Grottle can use Sun-Drenched Shell to search out all the grass Pokemon that you need. Now they've got Gloria, and just have to pass. Oh my gosh. Literally a heads on that, and you get Grottle. Grottle gets Roserade, and the rest is history. Instead, double tails, and it's my turn. We've got Delphox. Delphox can use Mystical Fire to fill the hand to 6. We've got Sizzlypede. And we've got Ultra Ball, I think. And we've also got Bridget's. I want to keep this Grookey up here. And I definitely want to Ultra Ball to start to set up Charizard. So let's Ultra Ball away these. And go get Charmeleon. Put down the doll. And do I even want to gust up anything else? I mean, I guess. Let's see. Synthesis. Search your deck for grass energy and attach it to. Well, Captivating Salsa this guy. Which I think is like equally annoying because we just confuse the Zarude. Which is fine. And then we can just kind of go back and forth between the Grookey and the Zarude. Yeah, this thing also has Lay of the Land, which could allow it to retreat for free. And the Zarude can't evolve to get itself out of confusion. So we do like that. Next turn, we've got Burn Brightly with Charizard, and Trevor just spinning his wheels, waiting for a top deck. I've got N, and I do not want to play it. So we will Mystical Fire and draw 5. We don't have Emboar out yet. Suian Heavy Ball. My Emboar is here. My Sentiscorch is here. Silent. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of good cards in the prizes, huh? Yeah, that opening Peonia was tough, but like, ugh. It was worth it, right? That's fine. I think we just attach this fire energy, and we do not end, and we pass, and we just wait. N would be a poor choice. Trevor's waiting on a top deck. He's got a lot of live cards in his deck that'll get him out of this. So, yeah, like Ball Guy. Here we are. So that should do it. You know, Ultra Ball and Level Ball. And now all of a sudden Trevor's out. So now next turn I can end. For sure. But we've got a lot of prized cards. We've got our Sentiscorch prized now, which I put there, but okay, we needed to. And then we've also got our Emboar prized. So it might be a situation where I can't attack. I could attack. I've got Charizard set up. We could just start swinging. Yeah, okay, I think it's probably time to just start. I mean, they're probably not attacking this turn. I could just attack and attach and Heat Blast. Right? Maybe. Or I could just keep stalling with Captivating Salsa. But putting pressure on... You know, the best way to get cards out of your prizes is to take knockouts. That's what I'm saying. Could be. I've got Rillaboom set up now and Grottle. And Trevor hasn't been able to take a prize yet, so... 2 energy on the Grottle. That's fine. I could gust up this Rillaboom and... But then Grottle should be able to get Roserade and get them out of the situation that they're in. I think I attached to... Huh. I still don't feel like N is like the correct call. It's really tough. Quick ball away, counter catcher. And got Palpad. Gladian in the deck. I don't want to take a prize. Okay. So we're going to attach here and Mystical Fire for 4. We find Evo Soda to go get Pignite and N. We'll get Rescue Stretcher and Giant Hearth. Neither of those are really helping me here. So we'll Captivating Salsa up the Rillaboom. That's fine. And try to buy a little bit more time. I really need to find Palpad to put Peonia back into the deck and play it again. Oh, yeah. Without the pig, or just Gladian even, would help. Got energy on Rillaboom. They can Voltage Beat themselves and retreat and take a knockout. Well, they got Bird Keeper too. But at least that means that they're not gusting, which is nice. Thank you, Seppi, for the Prime sub. Appreciate you, Seppi. And they've got Torterra now, who can Evo Press for 100 and take the knockout. We've got 23 cards left in deck. 21 cards left in deck. And Evo Press gets there. Now, we definitely have to worry about a potential gust this next turn. We've got Colress. Let's go Giant Hearth, Rescue Stretcher, get this guy back. Mystical Fire for 2. Rod, Timer Ball, those don't help. Colress for 9. And I do finally find Gladian. But probably... Man, I wish I could get 2 cards off Gladian. But I cannot. I have to imagine that Trevor... Avery. Okay. That's fine, actually. Get rid of those guys. And what's crazy is if I top deck a way... If I top deck a way to get Moltres, I can mill a lot of cards next turn. Because I can Gladian for the... and they have Roserade. Okay. Leparfum. I could just start Escape Rope. Ooh, I hate that. It's got to be Delphox, which is like terrible. That's like the last thing you want. $15 cards left in deck. But if I top deck, man, if I top deck a way to get Moltres or just Moltres, it's pretty good. That Escape Rope is really not good for us, though. Is Zarude short in energy? Well, they got Rare Candy. Oh, yeah. No. And that should be 140 exactly. Yeah. Dang, man. Never lucky. Okay. 4 evolutions in play. Torterra's doing a lot of damage. Top deck Level Ball, which is not what we needed. So... Gladian. Yeah, we're just... Man. Yeah, I don't think that Emboar and Charizard can handle this by themselves. Unfortunately. I think I kind of just have to hope that, like, A, Trevor doesn't gust, and that I top deck Moltres. If I top deck Moltres, if I top deck Moltres and they don't gust, I kind of win, though. Which is hilarious. Like, hilarious that I have a chance. I get Marnie. No! I had the perfect hand if I top deck Moltres. Okay. Surge, Peony. Okay. All right. You have my attention. Holy smokes. All right. Robo Sub. Huh. Okay. So we got to go. Surge. And then we got to go. Rod. That's fine. And then I think I have to Juniper. And then we get Sizzlypede, Oricorio, and Giant Hearth to thin. And we Cynthia and Caitlin. And get back probably Surge or Peonia. Peonia could get me the Senti Scorch and the Retrieval. So that's fine. Holy smokes! Oh my gosh! Bro. All right. Okay. 6 cards. Come on, baby. 6 cards. There's not a lot left that we need to do, man. Ah, they got an ordinary rod that's so bad. Okay, so they're going to knock out Moltres. And they're Guzma up the Embor. This is so sad. Okay, so now they are down Boss and Guzma, but they still have Earthseeker. Dang it. Okay. So let's go. Fisherman. Retreat into Robo Sub. Attach to Sizzlypede. Do that. Okay. Got Palpad in there. Okay. Pass. And then huh. How can I do this? Need them to not gust again. I got Palpad. So they Evo Press. 8 cards left in deck, so I need to get 4 energy. And here's Palpad. So with Palpad, what's Peonia? Verseeker, Gladian, Superior. So we want Palpad kind of stinks in comparison to that. And then we have to put a Pokemon active this turn. I could put up Moltres and Mill too. That's like not bad. I'll put back Fire Energy, Fire Energy. Yeah. That's fine. Could keep the Palpad. I don't think I have enough turns to really effectively use Palpad. Because I got Verseeker already. I'm gonna Verseeker, I'm gonna Gladian. So I think that's fine. I actually think the Palpad's probably better than the Superior at this point. That's fine. Okay, so do that. I think my best play is to go here and to top burner discard 2. Because I could hit the Versus Seeker too. And if I hit the Versus Seeker, then I'm in a very good spot. And the Senti Scorch can win next turn. right? All right. Well, they draw their last card next turn, right? So we Gladian, and we get this guy. We evolve here, and we do this, and then I mill 4. They draw their last card. I don't think that there's any other thing that I can do to help. The question is, I think I just have to mill 4 here, though. I don't think that I can afford to wait a turn. So yeah, I think I have to do this. And now Trevor has 0 cards in deck. And we hope that he doesn't have a way to replenish his deck. Did we do it? He's got Versus Seeker, but he has to like Marnie or something, or N. Marnie. But then he draws 5. Oh my gosh, so he's going to have 1 card left in deck. Oh no, I'm literally 1 card short. Oh, this is so devastating. I don't think I can stall anything. Oh, man. I don't think I can. There's no way to bring back Moltres. Moltres would just win, obviously. We have to hope that there's no energy left in the deck. That's it. We have to hope that he's out of energy. Dang, man. What a close game. And there's the second energy. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah. Man. What a close game. And then he can deck me out. Ironic. Yeah, that was really good. That was so close. Dang, we were close. Ah. It makes me feel like I wish I had... My prizes were pretty tough that game. They were. Like, it makes me wish I had a revive or something, but... You know? I think that was a very solid showing for us, but very, very close. Some situations where I feel like a Galar Mine would be good. To like trap things. Yeah, trap 1 card, dude. 1 card. Yeah, that was really close. Yeah, Clara would be quite good here. It would. I knew that you prized those cards because I was milling a ton and I wasn't finding them off the mill and you didn't have them in your hand. So I was like, they're definitely prized. Rotom decks. Galar Mine can be good because you can just stick it at the end of the game. You can always silent it back into the deck. Teammate. Oh, yeah. I should probably be playing teammates. I don't know. You know, there's only so much space in here. Misfortune Sister. Things like that I want to play too. It's just, it's so hard to fit everything. Peony's kind of sick to get set up, though. Because you just go Peony, Rare Candy, Evolution Incense, and you're like cooking. See, what card do I like get rid of the most? Honestly, every card in here is like pretty good. It's fine. We're playing very close games. All right, Trevor, run it back once, man. Run it back. The Surge play is sick. That's how we almost won that one. That Surge play was insane. Yeah, I can give you 30 seconds. That's fine. Nice. Thanks, Trippy. Yeah, I feel like the $2 are really important. Give you an extra turn. We already got Gladian and Peonia. It's fine. You know, it's fine. The prize situation's usually okay. All right, Trevor, let me go second. Peonia, huh? Yeah, not great. Playing against Trevor with his grass deck. We've got Oricorio leading the charge. Peonia, not the best turn one supporter, but it's what we got. So Trevor just has to attach pass. Bridget, now that's a turn one supporter right there. We've got Braixen and Delphox in the deck. We've got Pignite and Embor in the deck. And Charmeleon is in my hand. So that's fantastic. We've also got Sizzlypede. Yeah. I mean, looks like everybody's here except for Moltres, which is fine. I can get Moltres with Gladian later. So we will quick ball. I want to keep the Peonia for sure. We could attach Fire Energy to Oricorio. We definitely want to do that. And we're just going to try Timer Ball. Such a broken card. My goodness. We'll get both of these. And then pass. And then, wow, yeah, that Bridget top deck really transformed this game. That was very strong for us. Trevor going for Avery. Fortunately, I don't have too many other Pokemon on my bench, but he is able to find Turfield and can hopefully find that Grottle. Grottle will be able to use its sun-drenched shell ability to go search out the other grass Pokemon that Trevor needs in order to get moving. It's Thwacky, and Synthesis prized his Grottle. That is not what you want to see. Unfortunately, I don't believe I have a way to knock this thing out this turn, unless I could rare candy Charizard, but I don't think that that's going to be in the cards. Well, that's interesting. Prized a bunch of fire energy. Toss that in there, toss that in there, toss that in there. That's fine. I can evolve into Braixen, evolve into Charmeleon, and attach an energy to Charmeleon and wiggle my Oricorio. Okay. Trevor finally bailed out with a Bridget, which is something he desperately needed. Needs to get some other Pokemon. I was threatening a Charizard attack next turn to actually take the knockout and just win the game if he didn't get anything else going. With Roselia, he'll be able to evolve into Roserade and use its Leparfum ability to get whatever he needs out of the deck. So a little bit of a slow start from Trevor, but he's cooking now. Bulbasaur in play, Roserade in the hand with Turfield. Shining Genesect can take one of these extra energy, and Synthesis actually doing a nice job of accelerating extra energy into play. And Shining Genesect being able to take that energy with Energy Reload is pretty neat, because he'll be able to produce an attack next turn, despite the fact that he didn't have anything going on previously. So let's see what we can do. I think we just attach to Oricorio and Mystical Fire for 4. We find Surge, Level Ball, and Gear, so we can Level Ball to go get the Sizzler and Gear, and we find N, which is fine. So put the Sizzler down and N, and decrease Trevor's hand size a little bit. We find Beach and Robo Sub. So this Turtwig has a retreat cost of 2. We don't have Charizard. I think I'm okay to keep the Turtwig out. I should have Nest Balled first. That's fine. It was like as soon as I did it, I was like, you dummy. All right, that's fine. And then I should have put the Robo Sub. Don't be bad like me. All right, and then we go Beach. Okay. Now, we got a strong hand. Green's not going to be able to do anything for us. Ball Guy can, though. We can, if Trevor takes a knockout this turn, we can Surge Ball Guy. Get Ultra Ball. Unfortunately, Timer Ball's already in the discard pile. We've got Thwacky. And we know his Torterra's prize. Torterra really helps set this whole deck up. Getting rid of the Turfield gave... Okay, he's got Level Ball for Roserade. So Leparfum is live. He could get Guzma and Gust Up one of my Pokemon and do 110 damage to it. So he can knock out anybody except for Delphox this turn, if that's what he wants to do. Charmeleon be a good pick. Tepig's a good pick. Got a lot of good picks. Yes, he's got Guzma, Charmeleon. That makes sense. I've got Rescue Stretcher in my hand, though, so that's okay. And I can knock out... No, I can't. Okay. I was going to say I could just do it. Just knock him out with the Oricorio, but... No, that's not an out that we have, unfortunately. So they took the prize. We've got Pignite. We've got Surge. We've got... Surge, Silene, Let's attach fire here. Rescue stretcher. And shuffle 3. Both those guys. And then ball guy could get us. Let's play ball guy. And we can get these. Heavy ball can get us Senti Scorch. Ultra ball can get us Charmander. Okay. Heavy ball for the Scorch. Ultra ball away these. Get us Charmander back. And then Rare Candy's still in the deck, which is good. 5 energy. It's fine. Silene. Broken card. Cool. Mystical Fire for 5. Okay, that's a really solid hand there. And Palpad back in. Palpad back in, probably Surge and Silene. And then Captivating Salsa to bring up the Turtwig, who has a retreat cost of 2. So we just do that. And then next turn, we pop off. If Trevor doesn't have another gust, that's what we're hoping. Hoping for no gust. And if we can avoid that gust, he's already used his Roserade, so no boss's orders here. He's got 30 cards left in deck, so still a fat deck, 5 prize cards. There's no way he's got the other gust. Now, Colress, that's fine. And then 25 cards left in deck. We get to hold on to. And the great thing about attacking with Senti Scorch is that if they ignore the Senti Scorch, it gets to mill again. So that's the less good thing about attacking with Moltres, is Moltres discards the energy, so if they gust around it, you're kind of, you know, not in a great spot. But if they gust around Senti Scorch, you get to come in for another big mill, which is nice. But we've got kind of perfection lined up. I just need to find fire energy. I've only got 1 in the discard pile. So realistically, we just want to find Juniper if we can find it. Here's Ivysaur. And Gaia Blaster, 120 damage, will take the knockout. This is pretty good. To be attacking with Senti Scorch in all 3 stage 2s by the 4 prize mark, that's about as good as it gets. So we've got Evo Soda for Emboar. Yeah, we just want to find a draw card. We got Evolution Incense for Charizard. Rare Candy into Charizard. And we Inferno Fandango onto the Scorch. And Mystical Fire for 6. What do we got? Okay. So, I know there are 3 fire left in my deck. If I ditch both the Superior and the Rod, that's not great. Peony, Gladian, Moltres. I prize Moltres. So let's let's go get Moltres. We'll do that, and then we can superior these to get those. And Inferno Fandango. And we get a mill of 14 cards this turn, so that's really good. 100-foot Flames. And our board is pretty immaculate. I mean, this is exactly what we want. Just let it burn, baby. Venusaur in the discard pile. 5 Grass Energy in the discard pile. 9 cards left in deck. Now we got Moltres and Juniper Super Rod in hand, which is really good for us to try and recover for next turn. If we can find Fire Crystal or Fisherman, that will really help with Moltres as well. And the tough thing for Trevor now is if Trevor gusts and knocks out Charizard, then I get to come up with Scentiscorch and just mill again. And, oh, I prize Fire Crystal, dang. I get to just come up and mill again with Scentiscorch, and that's -7 more cards. So I don't, you have to deal with the Scentiscorch since it's threatening to mill again. So we see Trevor has to knock out the Scentiscorch, which is fine. I send up Moltres. I think I have to Rod back in Scentiscorch too. And Fisherman is in the deck. So we're going to Rod, and we're going to put back in these two and this. And I think I'm kind of just hoping that I hit Fisherman. My Rescue Stretcher is in the discard pile. So I think I have to save the Scentiscorch. He's only got 3 prizes left to go. So let's Mystical Fire for 4. Surge, Fisherman. My God, that's it. Wow. And then you Inferno Fandango onto Moltres. That is the game, baby. Wow. All 6 Fire Energy, top burner. And we get to mill 12 cards from the top of Trevor's deck. GG's. Just like that. Your deck is gone. All right. GG's, Trevor. A game 3. Gotta do game 3 after that, right? GG's, GG's. Nice. I'm almost at 50% win percentage with this deck. Which is pretty good, considering I've been, like, you know, tweaking the deck as I go, too. Fire Mill's definitely... It's my favorite way to play Fire by far. It's just... It's so fun. I assume Trevor 1 second. Okay. All right, give me the Nutter Butters. Like the real Gnar. That's pretty good. It's not bad. And we get a Mully. Okay. We'll take our extra card. Yes, 2 mulligans. That's wonderful. And we're going first. This is a really strong opening hand. We've got Tepig, Gladian, and Green's Exploration. So I have to go see what's prized. I can discard the Gladian. We've got Versus Seeker. This is not a very good hand to Ultra Ball out of, but I don't want to discard the Ultra Ball, and I definitely want to keep this doll. So let's quick ball away the Gladian. I think that's okay. And we got Fennekin. We've got Embor in the deck. We've got Charmander in the deck. We've got Charizard and Delphox, but it looks like the middle guys. All right. We are missing Braixen, but Rare Candy's in the deck, so that's okay. And we are also missing Charmeleon, I think. But I've got access to Gladian, so that's fine. We're going to get Fennekin and pop down that doll, attach a fire energy here, and pass. And turn 2, we've got Green's Exploration for Rare Candy and Evolution Incense. So we can get Delphox out. I can evolve into Pignite. We can get Charmander out. It's pretty good for us. Trevor's also got a strong opening with an early Gloria. And we'll see how the prizes are going for him. It would help us out a lot if maybe he prized a piece of his Roserade line. The Roserade line is kind of the key card for getting out the gates quickly with the grass deck. If part of the Roserade line or part of it's just Roselia. Whoa! All right, Turtwig's in hand and Bulbasaur's in hand. Okay, that's fine. Damn, the Gloria for 1. That's pretty wild. Looks like maybe Grookey is prized. So just attach to Turtwig and pass. We've got Green's Exploration, so we're going to get... Did I prize my Evolution Incense and my Timer Ball? No, Timer Ball's in here. Okay, I just need Timer Ball to flip aheads. That's fine. That's why Timer Ball's here. So that it can flip heads. Well, let's go. Timer Ball. And we get Delphox. Rare Candy into Delphox. Pignite down. And Mystical Fire for 3. And we find Evo Soda, Fisherman. That's all fine, because we can Ultra Ball away these guys and go get Charmander. Attach Fire Energy to Charmander. And I'm going to Captivating Salsa this guy. And burn and confuse him. And that's fine. Grottle's got a retreat cost of 3, so kind of hefty dude. And if Trevor wanted to use Synthesis in order to accelerate extra energy into play this game, then we're going to be able to slow that down, hopefully with some confusion. Trevor's got Juniper, so strong turn 1, turn 2. Gloria into Juniper is about as good as it gets. If Trevor has Escape Rope to get around this, then I can promote the doll. Goes for the Synthesis, and it's a Tails. So now we've got Versus Seeker in hand. Gladian can guarantee me... I think we Versus Seeker just for the Gladian and just guarantee it. That seems fine. Guarantee the Charmeleon. Those are some insane prize cards. Yeah. It's fine. And then we Mystical Fire for 4. And we find Embor and Level Ball for the Sizzler. I think I could do that. Get the sub out of here. Bench that. Do that. And beach. Okay. That's fine. We hope Trevor doesn't play Avery this turn. So we're kind of banking on that a little bit, but Trevor like needs quite a bit in order to really get cooking. And having a slow start is not really doing him any favors, because the more time he gives me, the closer I get to being able to pull off the huge mill plays. Now, unfortunately, I cannot surge yet because Trevor's not taking a prize. However, I have Silene. Silene can get me back Ultra Ball. Here's Grottle. And we want to start attacking with Senti Scorch as fast as possible, so that way if Trevor does play Avery, I can discard Oricorio and Pokédoll and not really worry too much about that. Thankfully, he has to use La Parfum in order to just set up. And that's like the big card in the grass deck that you have to worry about playing the mill deck is the La Parfum, because they can use that to, you know, get around Doll. They can use that to get around the Pokemon that you're trying to send up, like Oricorio or whatever. But here, we see Trevor had to use La Parfum to go get Grookey, and then we'll beach, which is pretty much the best case scenario for us. So we're going to Pal Pad back in just the Fisherman. I think we're going to play that. We're going to Giant Hearth, the Lieutenant Surge. Yeah. Okay. That's good. And then Silene and draw cards. We're going to do that. That seems good. Pal Pad back in the Fisherman and the Surge. And Inferno Fandango to the Sizzler. I'm not exactly sure I want to play Silene as my supporter for turn. It's kind of... But if we flip double heads, I'm nuts. Okay, we get one. It's fine. We'll go Evo Soda. And then Mystical Fire for 6. And we really want to hit the Charizard. Yeah, Senti Scorch combo. That's exactly what we wanted. So we got Senti Scorch. And we've got Evo Soda for Charizard. And honestly, I can mill 6, or I could just knock out this Grottle. And I feel like knocking out the Grottle like does a lot, because Sundred Shell is just going to help set up this whole deck. Yeah, I'm a Heat Blast, bro. There we go. 140. That's fine. Yeah. Get in there, Oricorio. Yeah, do your thing. Because they don't have either of these two, and they've used the Roserade. So, like, the Grottle, if it evolves into Torterra, it's, like, attacking, you know, or it could, like, set up these guys. So I think that that's a really strong play for us. I was worried about this Avery. It's like, you know the Avery's coming. You already know. But it's fine. It's got to be these. That was the worst turn possible for Avery. But it has to be these. So that's fine. We deal with it. Trevor doesn't have a great board. Has Escape Rope. I don't think... I think Trevor's bluffing the rare candy. There's no way. Yeah, Trevor does not have knockout or anything like that. Trevor's trying to buy more time. So I'm going to send up the Senti Scorch. He's got Grookey, Turfield, Thwacky, can retreat for free. There's no Venusaur out, though. 110 to the Senti-Scorch. It's not enough. Yo, I think I'm attacking again, dude. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I have like some insane cards prized. So yeah, let's Peonia. I'm pretty sure it's like nuts. Rod, Fire Crystal. Yeah, like I said, dude, it was nuts. So we put the ball guy back in, put the heavy guy back in, and put the Gladium back in. And then I've got no fire in the discard pile now, so can Rod back in. That's fine. I know the Senti-Scorch get knocked out. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. I should have put the counter catcher back in the prizes. I'm winning this game. All right, we saved the Rod. Searing Flame, bro. Oh, I know where I just put those cards. It's fine. We're going up here. Evolution Incense. Doesn't really help. But that's fine. Okay. Roserade with 2 energy can take a knockout. I can respond to that with Oricorio. And all of a sudden, we got ourselves kind of an interesting game. Where I feel like I'm kind of like in over my head trying to attack, but also it seems like a good idea, kind of. Because if I'm attacking, I also am forcing Trevor to like dig into his deck and get resources. So that's fine. And then we could like just come out with a big Moltres at the end of the game and just win, right? So we can do that. He's got Rillaboom. He's got Zarude. You know, he's trying to establish his board. Rillaboom can Voltage Beat onto the Roserade. I'm getting End of 4, which is tough without Delphox on board, right? Ah, yeah, this hand's broken for sure, though. So that's okay. He's got the Ivysaur. It is about the best case scenario you can ask for off of that end. So squeeze, Senti-Scorch down. We're going up with Oricorio. And I've got 4 prizes left to take. Come on. So we Fire Crystal. Get those. And we're going Inferno Fandango onto Charizard. And Inferno Fandango onto Emboar. And then Juniper for 7 big ones. Now, that's fine. Got a couple more fire energy. I put 1 more into Charizard. And I'll put 1 more onto Emboar. And I'll Heat Blast. We got to try and play around the Gust. You know, if Trevor gusts up and does something bad to one of my guys, I need to be able to attack anyways. So, like, if he knocks out Emboar, I want to be able to attack with Charizard twice. If he knocks out Charizard, I want to be able to attack with Emboar. So long as I can do both those, I got 3 prizes left to take. But I need another attacker, right? So we Gloria for the Moltres, and we set up Moltres. That should be all I have to do, I think. Because we're winning the race, which is hilarious because we're a mill deck. Yeah. You know, and you're kind of getting to see all the different ways that this deck can function, which is really interesting because, you know, you've seen us go for mill multiple times, and now we're just going for prizes just because it's the thing to do. You look at your Pokemon, I mean, like Charizard's nuts. It can do 170 damage. So we're getting Marnied. Trevor needs a grass. We get Moltres, a fire, and gear. That's pretty good. I can reorder my deck with Turffield as well, since I just got some supporters put to the bottom. Yeah, this is a really solid hand off the Marnie. And also at 15 cards left, it's like as we continue putting on pressure, milling for the win is like always a possibility with Moltres as well. All right, so Zarude's got the repeated whip knockouts. Let's go up with Charizard, who I think is the best attacker in our deck. We've got Turffield. Check the deck. Who do I have in here as far as supporters? Cynthia and Caitlin, Fisherman. All right. And only one fire. Okay. So we do that. Evolution Incense. There's nothing to get. We gear. We find Colress and Fisherman and Gloria. So Colress can just draw us cards. Fisherman can get 2 fire out of it. I think we go for Colress because it's more of like a long-term plan. We do that. So we Floatstone here. We Inferno Fandango onto the Moltres. And we Colress for 5. And we Inferno Fandango onto the Moltres. Nest Ball. Okay. So what can I do to get energy? Fire Crystal's prized. That's right. Okay, so we're going in. Fire Crystal. That's nuts. We're just taking this knockout, dude. Fire Crystal should be like right over here. All right, it should be that one. Nope, that's Braixen. Ah! One of those is Fire Crystal. Or is my Fire Crystal in the discard pile? Okay. That's unfortunate. So then how can I get fire energy onto the Moltres? If I top deck Fisherman, I can do it. Is Fire Crystal? If Fire Crystal's in the deck, then I just Peony for it. Is that easy? All right, Trevor's got Galadian. Peony can get me like superior energy retrieval and one other card, but I need to be able to play the superior energy retrieval, and since I don't have Delphox out, I can't actually draw it. Is Fire Crystal in the discard pile? You've been here? Oops. Okay, Fire Crystal's in the discard pile. Oops. There's a lot of cards in the discard pile. Stinks I can't Surge since I'm winning. Okay, and that's it. Just energy on Genesect pass. Fisherman top deck. Holy moly. The insanity. We Inferno Fandango. And accelerate 2 there. Another one here. And we Fire Spin. And that's it. Just one prize left. We should have Trevor checkmated. This is insane. The Fire Mill deck attacking and taking all 6 prizes. That's right. Didn't think we had it in us, did ya? Turns out doing fire spin for just 2 energy is kind of good. 4 energy on Embor, 3 on Charizard. That's nuts, man. Yeah, GG's, Trevor. GG's. Can he at least take the knockouts on Moltres? But if he does, it's like then he just instantly loses, so he can't really knock out Moltres. Either way, it seems like it's just not a good situation. I should just have it checkmated, I think. And that's it. Without Delphox, too. Just passing. I think I can go... Oh, we retreat. Yeah, that's it. That's it. GG's. Flare Blitz. 340 damage. Charizard taking the dub. Well played, Trevor. Well played. There we go. The madness. The Fire Mill deck. Man, one close. One. The first game, too, was so close. Just one card. That was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to call it for the stream today. It looks like Twitch is like being super like non-functional, so this is my favorite way to play Fire in Gym Leader Challenge, like for sure. Yo, GG's, Trevor. Thank you for the games. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite way because it's fun. You know, you have multiple different strategies, multiple different lines of play you can lean into. And then like it's just it plays so much differently than any other deck in Gym Leader Challenge, really. Because it's not so much a control deck. Like this is a true mill deck. Like you are discarding cards. It's like Durant, right? You know, I'm not playing, you know, Bell Elba and Bryson Man. I'm not playing cards like that. You're playing cards that just straight up discard cards off the top of the deck. And then this Oricorio, I mean, it's like between Oricorio, Moltres, and Sentiscorch, it's like Fire has all the pieces to be the best mill. I think Fire has like the best mill capabilities in Gym Leader Challenge right now. Like as far as just pure, like not control, but the best mill capabilities, the best discarding cards off the top of the deck strategies. It doesn't have like the best recursion. You have the Heatmore if you wanted to play that. Still not as good as like Bunnelby probably. But you definitely have the strongest way to discard. I mean, being able to just discard 16 cards from the top of the deck or something is just nuts. I mean, we have the potential to discard 20 since there's 10 Fire in here. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite way to play Fire right now. And it's fun. It's super satisfying to play. I think we said, yo, I'm 21-10. No, wait, 10 wins, 21 play. Dang it, we're almost there. All right, we're almost there. 10 wins, 21 played. That's almost 50%. That's better than the Browns. Yeah, that's better than the Cleveland Browns right there. Come on now. They're never 50%. That's pretty good. And that's since like the very first iteration of the deck as well. It's gotten a lot better since then. Does it say since last edit? Yeah, dude. We're 4-2 since our last edit. That's real solid. I'll take that. Definitely. Yeah, that's not bad. I ain't even ashamed of this. That's good. All right, you guys all have a wonderful weekend. I'm heading to the San Diego Regional Championships tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to be able to stream. But wish me luck in San Diego. I have no idea what deck I'm playing, so I got to figure that out tonight. If you're attending the Full Grip Games Gym Leader Challenge League night tonight, best of luck to ye. And hopefully you bring it all home. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play tonight because I have to pack and prepare for San Diego. Big thanks again to Tord for the raid. Thank you everybody for the subs and the love today. Nice. Miko, you're gonna be there? Sick. Is anybody playing the Pokemon trading card game live? $12 viewers. All right, what do we got? All right, go say hi to the ducks. See ya.